I don't think they can hear me. Can they hear me?
I don't know. You want me to check?
I know.
Oh, wait, they can hear me now. Okay. Um,
Good wee
welcome.
morning from St. Lucia.
It's
This
not
is the board experience,
me.
quarantine edition, episode what? 11? Can't
I
remember.
think I have no idea what number episode we're on.
Well, yeah,
Let me.
let's
We does what?
yeah, let's count.
Dog, we have to.
Cause
We're men of order.
any I
Okay.
know what episode you're on.
This
Well,
order is
that.
also an order, so
Wait, I see brother change his name twice to FML to kill me now. What good on with that one, dog? BC,
man
I feel
said
like
his message is not so
I feel
subtly,
like we
dog.
did. I feel we need to band together in prayer for that one because that one.
No, he's safe, dog.
Yeah,
The man
yeah.
gives you a story.
Next week, they'll move to Babu. Let me see.
Ow.
Um,
If you want to go Bible, no, he do it long, though.
The man ban the grammar zone gasa go last.
I feel like we owe
Exactly.
the. I feel like we owe the audience an explanation of what happened last week when we did not upload an episode.
We upload because we
I
just record these things, man.
Me guys, again, this is not my podcast. This is our podcast.
Bro,
Uh,
I can't run a podcast from my phone. My phone is beyond piece of shit. So like,
Dog, I mean, you can. It ain't gonna
no.
work, but you can. You can. You can. um,
I did. You specifically said I cannot earn it. I didn't say I can't try. I can't earn it though.
well, I mean, so guys, what happened last week? They were expecting, and then we did not deliver.
Amando's
It's
waiting
like,
for his father.
wow. Hold on, I'm gonna say I was waiting for my father. Seth, you're talking, man.
See if he's a silent observer. Oh, how you get used to the fellas you roll up to all that stuff?
Seth is a fraud doggy. It's like ever since I roast him, he just silent. Alright, I go
No.
cow. Um,
I'm cooking up a thing there for you.
for me, I want to eat nothing that one cook up. But
When did this storm come down, you will have to solve it because it's in your pocket for you.
whoa.
Pause.
How's the week, guys?
I found out yesterday was
You are
Friday.
not the father of.
I thought it. Yeah, I found out that a couple of years ago, but yeah, still jokes.
Okay, you said you found out it was Friday. Okay,
Oh, I thought
your
it
week
was
was
Wednesday.
that
Like on a serious note, I thought
disoriented.
it was Wednesday. Though. I thought it was Wednesday.
Wow. Like today or even today?
No, like I thought yesterday was Wednesday.
Wow, dog. That's crazy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm instantly reminded of? The time you said like you took some long sleeps and then you forgot which day was what?
Yeah.
Some like long ass naps and then you just bruh.
I can't remember. I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday this week or last week. A day.
with
Your man was
journalism.
wanted to do a vibe, and I was like, wait. Today's Wednesday. So it's still Wednesday.
Dog,
It's
you want to
Saturday.
do what? Yo,
What?
I I'm confused
Because
with
the man said yesterday was Friday though, because I lost, you know.
Now it's talking about another time that I slept endless. It was a Wednesday. I think your man wanted to do a Wednesday podcast.
Oh,
oh
And
Irish.
I honestly thought I'd woken up on Thursday.
a man,
Wow.
a man go
This
hibernation.
corona and at home vibe it have me a kind of like
I know how you feel,
Hey,
Logie. I can't go outside and it
get up there, you have
saddens
woman
me.
turn.
What happened? What you say, Leandre?
Say, get up there, you have woman turn. No, you know the man talking. You know the man talking about.
Oh well, I how's the
no,
week? How's the week,
on a
Brandon?
serious note, I think I forget what girls do.
What? Doggy.
That's
I felt that one, dog. I felt that one.
That one is high. all of your
I
women
have,
lying.
I have,
All of y'all have
I have
woman.
nobody to. Wait. I have nobody to call. I have no chukulooks to send no pictures for. There are a couple of them every day that they're posting their woman. We're
Man, I
proud,
see.
and that they're
Yeah, but
putting
yeah,
it
yeah, the fellas
through
that
my
posted
chest out.
My mic, my mic
Yeah, boy, the
froze.
guilty
When a
man
nigga
laughing,
act,
boy.
but you know it's for him. I drop in your and
But
something fall in your plate. You have to swallow.
I have
Oh,
nothing to say on.
Missy, I hate the word swallow though. Don't say that. Like, please don't use it on the podcast, please. It does make me
no.
feel weird.
So wait,
That
what you
does make
does
me
with your
feel
food?
uncomfortable though.
Man,
You just drop it down your throat. He doesn't swallow. It just
dog, dog, that
but
making it 10 times worse. What was that? What's that, doggy?
that's the act of chewing with your fruit, my
no,
G.
you chew and finish him, as you. What are you talking about?
Chewing
Oh,
with
so
my
y'all gonna
fruit,
absorb it
doggy.
food free on face though? What? You
Doggy,
man bad though.
I doesn't.
Well,
Doggy,
you
I
just
doesn't
only
even.
eat free
I
injection.
doesn't.
That's what happens to you.
Exactly.
Man,
I just
you
make them
chew
put the plastic pipes in my fruit, doggy, and just.
that with working boss.
That's how
We'll
it.
see.
That's how it works. I
Uh,
mean,
Fine.
that's not how it works, my G. They have to put a hole in the side of
doggy,
your stomach and
listen,
Lock up
pump
and
it
listen.
put
into
it
your
like
stomach for you
You're
get anything you
wrong. None
big.
of y'all working in the medical department, so y'all cannot tell me
Killer,
nothing.
Are you?
as the man that date the most nurses in the group, I
You
can tell you
I
seriously,
got
hush
you
though.
to admit. I got you to admit. I finally got it. And as the same man that just said a few seconds ago, oh, you don't have no chuku looks to say nothing to.
I
Yeah,
have
tell me
nobody
again.
right now.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah,
at this moment.
yeah.
At this moment, I don't have
Very
help.
Reggie.
Your man that have the whole field and the
Don't have
subs.
the ocklet here, sir.
The what? The auklets?
I don't know what it is, but all I know is it.
Man say, you know what it is?
Yeah, no to the
You even know what
Harry,
you're
bro.
talking about, and you can't confuse people. What nonsense you doing?
No,
I know about I know
I don't
about
know how to say it, but I know
okay.
it has oct in it for it.
I
It
know.
basically you trying to say I'm an it girl.
Yeah, you could say like, are you saying it? Like all of them are like twins, but it.
Octoplex.
Oh,
What?
That's
yeah.
octopus.
sex
Not complete.
tuplets.
Nah,
That's
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 seven.
six. That's six tablets, never mind.
On the internet.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But it's ocklet.
I know about auklets, but I know I have lollies.
Wow.
what?
Wow, Mike Giller is a legit pedophile.
Yeah, like dog.
No,
Call
dog,
the police, my
I don't
G.
know what a lolly is. I just said it. I just guys,
Yeah,
those who are
but you have
listening,
it.
I don't know what a lolly is. I just
Get
said it.
the
Mike Giller is a
FBI
straight
on
pedophile,
this.
boy.
Doggy.
I don't know what a
You have
lolly
a
is, doggy.
you have a whole lolly living at your home.
Bruh, not.
Yeah, may say
That's funny though.
thank you for tuning in into the board experience.
I think we
We'll see
haven't
you next
spoken to
week.
people in a while, so like we just talk the end and shit. So like, yeah, we'll take an early end
I hope you're
because,
heading us
bruh,
out to the
the
university.
levels of bullshit are beyond 9,000 tonight.
Levels of what?
Alright, so Missy, what going on?
Real.
We're talking
Let
about
me say, I
toxic.
big bread, dog.
What?
I big bread.
Okay,
Okay,
tell us about that.
bruh. Talk
Like,
still.
you
I go
ever
just
try
listen for now.
and bite? You ever try and bite a marble, dog?
Uh,
Yeah, you see
that
that then
didn't go
make
so
start
well.
to hit me.
That was the outside of the
Yeah,
bread.
that does me. That one does my though.
Dog, that one was
Like I had
eating.
to. I pull up them bread knives.
Uh,
Mhm.
Dog,
it
I
make
felt like I was sawing a piece of wood, my G. Like real dog.
but when I
Bread.
saw it already, made you and that easier.
Like
They say,
killer.
wow,
Like it's
that's
not like
crazy. I saw wood. Like, why did Leandro look like, oh, I saw wood? Like, Harry, bro. You live in
Oh,
Cicero, bro. We understand, dog.
man just have
Understand?
to
I
do
don't want
what
to understand
you have to
either.
do what you have to do for it to leave my
It's still be anything to survive.
Oh, to that. That means you go turn into a griffy.
Damn, nah, nah, nah,
Ah,
nah,
no,
nah,
no, no,
nah.
no, 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 none of that, none of that, none of that, doggy, none of that.
I suddenly missed a reference though.
Um,
Somebody explanation for me, please.
Griffey is a
Steph,
straight,
You
uh,
go take one for the team. Explain
six.
it.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Seth. Go ahead and explain.
Talking about that, right?
That in a good man.
Griffey is a straight man playing, a gay man playing straight.
No, whatever floats your boat, bro. If you want to make it seem like that,
Never
like
Floats my boat. I
Uh,
not floating on no boat with that one. Don't but
I go poke some holes in your boat.
wow, dog, you may say now you'll see. You haven't always somehow make it sound sus, dog.
that is why that man have girls. That man not fishing. That man in the
Wow.
like let's shut up, eh? Like let's shut up. What?
How was the they say how was Brandon, how was the week?
Yeah, this man that's 4 times.
Yeah, that one just not taking me on it. That was a fake friend, doggy.
Yeah.
More thing than the answer. You log in and you just say you
You
know.
know the man are like man doesn't answer the question in the same way every week you have to make it always just the
Really?
same question. Like it doesn't do that. It doesn't do it like
No, but
crazy man.
I
Don't
just
answer that
just
one.
check up on you as a this
Oh Dre, so how was
this
your
my week.
no Dre.
Oh
Yeah,
Dre,
yeah.
oh
Very
Dr.
important,
Dre.
right?
Oh, that's
At least somebody asks a reasonable.
Dog, I was home. Yeah, that's it.
I see your mother call me on MIG. I have a good length. Eh?
Dog,
Mr.
You like shit, but yeah, I have a good length.
whoa.
Mr. Shut
uh,
Good
Mr.
length, doggy.
No.
really, nigga. And recess.
Like you fishing, you fishing, mate.
Um,
Fishing.
I just wanted to, I just wanted to, I just want to pay some bills right quick. We're sponsored by Manscaped. Um,
Great Shadow Legend.
no, doggy, stop right there. Harry.
Shave under your arm before you go to town. You understand the
Yeah, but
vibe?
this time you're not shaving under your arm, bro.
You have to shave under your arm too.
Well, that's true, dog. But the shave, I don't think is meant for cleaning underarms. I think it's.
It's meant for cleaning wherever that need to be cleaned.
Uh,
But yeah, we're sponsored by Manscaped. Be sure to
I was
get your
I
fresh.
was sponsored.
Harry, bro, go ahead.
Just wanted to let you know that this video is brought to you by TunnelBear. TunnelBear is a really simple to use VPN app that lets you enjoy a safer, more open internet. To try TunnelBear for free, go to the link in the video description.
Yeah, that's a copyright.
Doggy, there's a copyright. There's a copyright strike.
One time,
There's a
dog, so
copyright
just kick
strike.
it out whole
I'll
alley.
just
Bro,
go off.
whatever
This way.
bootleg thing you come and do this.
Let's say whatever you want to say for the rest of the podcast because they take it.
Some youth in India go have a podcast in like 15 minutes and be like, we must take this down. Me.
Why 15 minutes? It's just 2 minutes.
Literally, come and video. Wow, that's
I'm
crazy.
smart backwards. Now I say nothing. Now you'll see it. Smart
That's
backwards.
terrible. Okay.
Can I finish the
Go on.
sponsor? I need to pay
No,
my water bill, guys.
you did a
We are
terrible job.
working. Shit.
Um, all right.
Water bill?
Hey, dog. Oh yeah, there's no water on island.
Okay.
Dog.
Bro, I have water. Eh?
Bro.
Yeah, what tank by your house? Pull up.
Nah, downstairs are
He have
planned.
a lodge, doggy. Them the devils that give him the
That's
water.
them and just
I mean,
do a
killer,
dance
you
by
ain't
the
want to
pipe.
talk. You live in dig house,
Boom,
boy.
water. The water's keeping them, I know.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Before I continue, I just wanted to say last week we were not able to upload an episode because, well, I was engrossed in a very interesting game that I would like to recommend everyone to get. The name is Katana Zero. It's not a sponsor, but do get the game. It's very interesting.
How did you get the game, Wayne?
Get
What?
it? Don't
How
torrent
did you
it,
get
by
the
the way.
game?
How do you get the game? Well, my friends and I we pirated it, but you could buy it on Steam. But
When
you
you
can get
see a man don't like you,
What?
Guys, like that.
but I
your
would
man,
recommend
your
to.
man admitting to a lot of nonsense.
But you'll point
Your
it.
man
I
trying
do
to
rec.
make
I
the CIA come down into Lucia and arrest you or something, dog. That was deck, man.
Last
I
episode.
repeat. I do not condone stealing. Please buy the content. Please buy the game. Do not pirate.
Did you buy the
How
game?
many games on your laptop that's not pirated?
The ones that not on the laptop.
I
Have
can.
my whole laptop pirated, yes.
Speaking of pirate,
Pirated hard drive, pirated memory cards.
That man download a laptop off of pirate.
SD again.
What?
uh,
Oh,
but up to now I couldn't get free of the sponsor from Manscaped. Can I
But I
just?
thought I'd cover it, dog. Serious before you go to town, dog. That is the.
But
sponsors. You don't go to sponsors. Sponsors supposed.
that's true.
What?
But we're in a very unfavorable
We are there.
position right
We are
now,
there.
so we
Oh,
have to
block.
beg for sponsors.
We block.
We
That too.
Why go for sponsors though? We're not even widely known.
I get guy. Yeah, man, rest slowly. What?
yeah, the fella's just super negative. All I wanted to
And
say
you're
though
super
was
garbage though.
Manscaped. Don't forget to shave under your arm and buy a ball.
I was just
Manscaped.
I just wanted to say clean nuts, bust big nuts on big butts.
I want to laugh at
Clean
that.
nuts attract big butts. Wow. Okay.
No, I said clean nuts, bust big
That's
nuts
such a
on
doing
big
quote.
butts, dog.
Oh.
That was the slogan. That was the slogan for the sponsor. But y'all took so long. Y'all interrupted me so much, dog. I couldn't. Anyways, um, tonight I wanted to talk about toxic masculinity.
Again? Okay.
No, I don't think we spoke on that.
I believe somewhere in that thing we might even touch on OnlyFans because
I that no, I suspect you want to talk about OnlyFans, doggy.
what you're saying, eh?
Um,
I just
yeah, I wanted to talk about toxic masculinity tonight. Does anyone know what that is?
But when fellas' balls get too big, it is.
What? What, doggy? When
Hey, that pause was long.
dude, yeah, that was... Brandon, can you tell us what toxic? What do you think toxic masculinity is?
So you brought it up.
Fuck. At least give you
To give us a brief definition, a rundown of the history of what toxic masculinity is, because I feel it have something to do with fellas and their balls smelling them. Toxic
Okay, I
masculinity.
think if I remember correctly, toxic masculinity is essentially like men suppress their emotions and the emotional side. Um, they're not supposed to feel. You know, you're just supposed to be a man and power for everything. Um, it's yeah. So when you're upset, you don't express that you're upset unless it'll make you look more manly, such as anger. So somebody you vex just beat up that man.
Yeah, family.
Hold on.
I'm
I
with
think
you
the
there, man.
the
Listen,
the stream just dropped for a second, but I beg your pardon.
I thought you was bleaching in real
But
life.
but yeah, I like how Brandon gave that. Oh,
A man
I like that.
shave.
I like the definition Brandon gave. I like the definition
Yeah,
Brandon gave.
it
I don't
seems
know,
it
dog.
seems to
Like,
make sense. I apologize greatly for not wanting.
yeah, dog. I feel like it's just built in. I feel like that's just built in, bro. Unless, like, a guy's just raised up emotionally. I don't think that made sense.
By some.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
A man grew
but
up with
not,
all
but
his
not
feelings intact,
not intact. But like,
knowing how to express them.
I cannot, I can't really explain it, dog. What I'm saying is, I basically feel like the toxic. I don't. Like, to some extent, I don't think the toxic masculinity is so toxic. I feel like there's a certain portion of it that's just built in, into a guy, because guys are not what guys by right are not emotionally driven like females.
Not as, but we are.
Yeah, but they have a lot of exceptions, like Drake fans, like them fellas super emotional and light skins.
Also, when you dark
Are you
skin doesn't
so
have it.
specific? That
No, I'm not specific, bro. I'm just going by confirmed stats on the internet, dog, and memes.
uh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh
Because memes
Okay.
equals
And
facts. Cool vibes.
the
why
internet is
exactly?
live.
Just two questions, Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where exactly did you get that opinion from, and why do you enjoy being wrong?
Why do
Facts.
why do I
Good.
end?
That second question, really good question though.
Why? Okay, you asked me where did I get it from?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hey, your
Which
your faulty sauce.
which one about Drake fans being super emotional?
About fellas not being as emotionally driven.
Fellas
No,
just
I'm
hide their
saying
emotions because
no,
that's what we were raised to do.
no. I'm
We feel
saying
we feel the feelings. We just be
Man
like,
up.
nah.
no,
I will let you know I feel the feelings.
no. I'm saying, like,
Simple.
obviously you have fellas who are emotionally driven. Okay,
Can you
I'm
feel
just
the love to-
Light skin and Drake fans.
exactly. But what I'm saying is, if we put the woman, we put the woman into context, right? A woman is emotionally driven, Ari, but the man is like they're more driven by what do you call that, like logic and reason. I think we mentioned that on an episode
Mm-hmm.
That
before.
Okay.
scientific.
Yeah, yeah. That's I don't want to say that's how it. I don't want to say that's how it's supposed to be, but like I'm just saying that's
It's
that's that's
scientifically
just
proven.
ideal. Yeah. That's ideal. Like that's just what it
That's how the
is.
majority of us are.
Our dog. I feel like majority of us are emotional people. Well, no, sorry, not people. Emotionally driven. Sorry.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't think so?
Like I don't say I wouldn't use the term emotionally driven.
Okay.
I
Well,
would use something more like emotionally forward, like you show your feelings.
ah,
Because yeah, we feel the feel. All of us feel the feelings. Most of us just like don't show it,
okay.
or we transform the pain of the loss of your partner into a blind rage where you kill the first person that's safe of damage. Just end that. It's like
Okay.
anybody that piss you off when you in that vulnerable state, you instantly just flip into rage and just decimate because you're not crying, you're not letting out these emotions,
Yeah.
you're just stuffing it down in a bottle.
Just
So
holding it in.
anything happen,
Okay.
just blow. So that's one of
Okay,
the
I
things
see.
that happen.
I see. Okay. I mean, So would you say? So let's say if you have a guy who's like super emotional, would you guys consider him to be weak?
Really weak or
Not
very
emotionally
in
weak,
tune
like
with his
very
emotions, like some others would you consider him weak?
Like when you say emotionally weak, what exactly you mean?
not emotionally weak,
Not
like
emotionally weak, but like
Would you consider
can
him
express.
if they're like
Like
super
how many
emotional.
fellas talking at the same time? I ain't understand nothing.
Yeah, from a typical man.
Leandro running by him?
Like if he's super emotional, like he let out his emotions a lot, do you consider him weak?
If he's showing his emotions a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but in my opinion, how I see this, but if somebody doing that, like normally you'd put that person in a light like they gay or something.
That's the first thing that comes to my
Yeah,
mind.
same,
Wow.
same.
Like that's how that
So
every person I've seen like that, probably some emotional thing like that. People always call them gay.
Yeah,
So I'll
and
just
that
put
and that right there leads to a lot of toxic masculinity because fellas never learn how to properly deal with their emotions because bruh, if I cry I gay and I don't want to be gay. So like if somebody tell me I gay, dog, I bust in your mouth, dog. Like that no joke, dog. You take it with some serious plug because being gay is the worst thing somebody could ever tell you that
that's
you are.
true. That's true. Like tell a street money key, like that is probably the worst insult, or one of the worst insults. You
Nah,
know.
like
Yo,
But
smell that?
nah, I
Smell like
what
understand.
happened?
homophobia. Smell like homophobia.
But no one
Terrible.
said they hate gays,
Our
doggy.
reality, dog.
Nobody said they hate gays, doggy.
Yo, just said that's one of the worst insults, bro. Like,
No, no, but
damn, bro.
it is, doggy.
Killer, I personally talk about growing up, alright, and how it was perceived. Like, bro, if you gay, dog, like, bro, nobody want to talk to, nobody want to touch you, nobody want to introduce you, because
everybody
dog,
front
that
like girls
gay,
them.
like he's not playing my G.
Yeah, dog.
I remember crying over that nonsense, dog.
Does a man call you
Yeah,
gay?
Yeah, I remember crying over that shit, dog. Primary school, dog. I can't remember what happened. I remember man called me gay, and nobody
Check
wanted to
me,
play with me
check me
because
chat,
I'm
please.
gay. Like,
yeah. I see the chat. I see the chat. Hey, King and Queen. Sorry for chasing you 2 weeks ago when we were talking about vehicles. I'm so sorry. Let me just read out. Let me just read out what she, let me just read out what she said. She said, emotions should never be seen as weakness. That is what society has done to our men, and it's sad. Well, I mean, to be honest, I'll just say it plainly, like, if a guy's emotional, they're seen as weak, to be honest. They're seen as weak, they're seen as feminine.
yeah, but that depends on which context you're looking at it from. That is, as far as I'm concerned, if a guy is emotional and he's seen as weak, he need new friends though.
Then again, it
Oh,
depends. Okay, let's
all of y'all
define
tonight.
what happened?
What? No, based on what Carl just said there, just throwing all y'all tonight. Yes,
You, you, f- you, you throwing all of us tonight, doggy? I mean,
I can pick myself out of the recycling, don't worry.
Dog.
Bruh, before you could even do that, I could just quit it.
Wow. That's just giving the phone ready like how about
Dog.
this? Ah!
yeah, Seth is a quitter.
I
very
heard.
fast. Factual,
Yes,
Unless it's
factuality,
a game.
fax machine.
but what
Salon
do
learn
you?
from everything.
Unless rage quit at games is way.
I saw saying
Yeah,
going
Brandon was about to say something. Brandon was about to say something.
I said what I said.
You wanted to
Just dropping
throw.
all of us though.
Why, doggy?
bruh,
That's
bruh, continue what you're saying, Brandon made it.
That's why.
um.
That's exactly why.
Okay. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. So let's define emotion. Let's define the emotional part because I think Dara had a point. Dara did say it depends. So I think we should define like what the
I don't remember
emotional.
saying the word depends, but okay.
Oh well, what you said something. You said something, bro. I don't remember.
I say I remember crying in primary school because someone called me gay. And that's
No.
Guys,
You said something
wrong.
like you said something. You you said something. You said something after I said. Um.
Hey boy, you
I said
breaking up.
I'll say it plain blank. The emotional man. Oh, I'm breaking up. Hold on.
Oh, you're breaking up so bad. Like,
Really?
dog,
Okay, hold on.
it's
I'll.
not even funny, dog.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix that up right.
Sounding like a
We'll be
Jenga
right back.
tower
We have
falling.
some technical difficulties with the host
Okay,
mic.
y'all can hear me proper now.
yeah.
You are
Yeah,
clear
Yeah.
at this
for
point.
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. I just switched the mic from my phone to my PC. Okay. Um.
You have to charge your mic properly beforehand.
You're right, dog. You're right. What was I
Let me
saying?
guess.
Watch next week here doing nothing, eh?
And the roast machine is back on.
um. What was I saying? Oh yes, I did say yes. You said something there after I said the emotional man is weak and seen
No, I was talking
as.
about. Oh yeah, I was saying like it's not just emotions. Is oh yeah, if because it's not just showing emotions. It's managing your emotions because and if a guy showing any emotions is a bad thing, then he need new friends.
No, dog. It's the way you. I think it's the way you do it.
Yeah, but what was the correct way to show emotions then?
I,
Because
it's like
from what you're saying, there's a correct and a wrong way for a man to show
yeah,
emotion.
because if you say
Which
if
sounds like which to me sounds like a whole load of bullshit. But hey,
you
I
think
Facts.
so,
understand.
you don't think so. I
A
don't know,
whole
dog.
load of
Like,
bullshit. Though.
let me see.
Based on that,
So
you
killer,
like
Jada, let me get this straight, right? Your woman dump you. You cry.
The Batty
That make
Boy.
you less of a man, dog?
Use a batty boy, dog. You can't cry for a woman.
Simple, doggy. If she leave you, dog, if she leave you, dog, commit suicide, don't cry. Just
Hey, don't cry, doggy. Like,
And that is
you want to
exactly why the
dog, just
suicide
chill
rate is a
yourself.
lot higher for men than
Oh,
women.
bro.
Here we
Dog,
go.
just
Wow.
tire rope on your rock. Dog.
hey, doggy.
we do not condone suicidals.
How you mean, dog? But
So,
Trump said to drink Lysol. Trump said drink Lysol, dog. So I mean, I might as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, but you the idiot that go and believe what he say.
Well, they have to tell the people
if
that did it.
any of
So.
you are listening to anything Trump said, dog, I don't know. Like seriously.
Trump and Chasney.
Not like shots. I can loudly shout say dog, but Trump make out.
Uncle Charles, no.
I believe it. Dog.
No disrespect, Uncle.
Wow, okay, you're Trump to Shasney.
I don't know what shots need to you, but shots need my girl.
Yeah, this video is sponsored by.
Shots ordained this 758 and 759. You're trying to have shots on nonsense.
Very early.
The man is nonsense incarnate.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, guys. So this video is sponsored by the Solution US Party.
Apparently.
Of the opposition, you
Because the way them man go in there have to be there. There be
Because
no other part.
that's crazy. What were we saying? Oh
Everything
yeah, we were
crazy for
saying
now, miss. Yeah. Like
hitting
you're
on the
saying something
chaos
about
emotion.
how should a man express his emotions or something.
oh yeah.
Yourself.
I'm not saying how though.
You're saying there's a right way and there's a wrong.
Like I'm saying, okay,
Yeah.
listen, Ari, okay,
So apparently, so crying is
hey.
wrong. Just
Dog, that's not what the man say. You're reaching.
no, I asking though. I asking though.
Which
Just don't cry.
yo, bro, yo.
Listen, listen, you're listening. Are you guys listening? Listen, listen. All right. Okay. Let me give a scenario. Right.
Mm.
Let's say. Okay. Let's say you're on the line to get your beak. Ari.
Uh,
A man,
yeah.
a man cut in front of you.
Cuff
Uh,
that man though.
You check it. A man
I don't
just
have
cut in front
toxic
of you.
relationship, bro.
Y-
Just cuff that man. No
You
questions
go,
though. Just
you
cuff that.
go, you get on like a girl and start going like, "Oh, you in front of me?"
See, there is a difference.
Like,
Just cuff that man in his neck. You're a hand man.
doggy. Like, what I'm saying is,
And
oh,
then you have a conversation. So, oh, you learn your lesson now. Don't try and cut in
The
front
man
of
trying
me.
to run up on you with his voice. The next thing you walk in and eating your bacon cheese and you're like, ah,
No, no, no. Not that you go here. Not that you go here. You listen
that's
your
all in your
bacon
head,
cheese.
though.
yeah,
You just hand.
Uh,
You don't want that.
like,
yeah, me
Leandro,
say,
what's your take on that?
You feel like 2005, man. The man that brought it. You know, anything stupid. Dog, the world is a PUBG match now, dog. Run up on the man, dog. Gunshots.
Gunshots and a grenade and a tea bag on the fish on that leg. Boom.
T-Bog.
speaking of PUBG, I remember when I saw on Hot Skull.
Stop going off topic, bruh.
I
Boy, it seems like a man taking notes, see?
Bruh, like,
Yeah,
I
man
asked
trying to get all
Leandro,
the facts down, guys. So when it's time for him to turn us into the FBI, he have all these notes in chronological order.
let's see, my name is Osama bin Trash, bruh.
He like, stop questioning the fella's name choices.
Okay, wait,
Man,
okay, so what's your take on that, Leandro?
correct.
guys and emotion.
Okay.
Now you know what what Brandon mentioned. Brandon mentioned like on running up on a man just because he take your big. Like, dog, that's toxic, bro. That's like some toxic. Why not just have a conversation and
But the man go run up on you
Why?
and get a gorgeous near
What's
progress. You have
toxic?
to give him the gorgeous first. Come on now. You tell me you don't understand that simple logic.
that's crazy, dog.
Before you gorgeous me, I have to gorgeous you. Ah.
That logic, though.
That logic, dog. Yeah, dog. I don't know,
Sound
bro.
logic.
Another thing too is like I suspect like they see the emotional aspect as weak because I don't know, bro. Like if you're in a relationship, you can't have two emotional people in a relationship. You have to have someone that holding it down,
That's not true.
and I mean that's not true, doggy.
Continue
Like,
what you're saying and then
All relationships need balance.
Yeah,
You can have
doggy.
two emotional people in a
I
relationship
mean
and
you
it will work.
can. I, I
It
have
will
never.
work.
I have never seen. I've never
It
seen.
will work.
I have never seen that happen.
Yeah,
I've
bro.
ne-
You haven't seen
You
it.
talk
I
That don't
have.
mean it can't happen.
Can I get a reference or example? Probably not on the pod, but very after.
Hey,
you toxic, dog. That's why you've never seen it happen.
What
So
happened?
anytime you toxic, dog. So anytime you've entered a relationship, you never share your emotions. So for you,
you never see.
It's not.
yeah, you never see it, dog.
It's not even like that, though.
It is.
Yours. Okay. Let me
You
tell you the
just
way.
forgot for your emotions, bro.
Let
I
me.
get that.
Let me tell you the way I see it. Right. Like.
You blind.
That's why he can't see.
Well,
let's say I gotta be right back.
Hey, bro. Take your
Harry,
time.
especially toilet softly.
Like, I going upstairs, so yeah.
Okay.
no explanation needed, mention.
Ari. Um. I don't know, bro. I see. I just feel like. I think I lost my train of thought.
You cannot have two toxic people, like, two emotional people in a
People in
relationship.
a
That was your
Yeah,
point.
look, yeah, you can't have two super emotional. I mean, you can, but I don't think it would last long. I don't think it'll last long because I mean, I don't know, bro. I just feel like women, like a girl would want a guy, or well, most girls would want a guy who'd be able to, you know, hold
Fun
it
fact: most
down.
girls don't know what they want,
That's true.
so your statement's already invalid.
Well, I mean, they don't know what they want, but they have an idea. No,
They think,
I feel like they have an idea of
and
what
then
they want.
they have an idea of
They
what
have an
attracts them,
idea. Yeah, they have an
but
idea.
when they end up with what attracts them, they realize they don't want it.
Not in all cases.
Most
No, no, I don't think most cases. Oh, then again, and that would
Okay,
like I
let me
guess
drop
the
the
age.
facts
I
on you.
guess the age.
Girls love bad boys.
Which
Young
girls?
young girls like bad boys. What
So I
what?
said girls are not females, so girls.
Say it
Girls
again.
like bad boys.
You mean in
Girls
general? You're
like
talking
bad
about
boys.
older? You're talking about older women, women and
Right, so what I said girls, I didn't say women or females.
oh, Ari,
Girls.
Ari.
Yes.
Alright, so what are we talking about? We're talking about girls or women?
Girls like
Women.
bad boys, but when they end up with a bad boy and things real bad.
I don't know, dog. I just feel, dog. I don't know. I don't know, dog. But yeah, that's just how I see it.
Alright. Well, I believe any set of people can work.
You believe what?
Because not you being emotional and whoever being not is not what making the relationship work or not.
Okay,
Is the mentality of the people in the relationship. If both
I
of
can
y'all
agree to that.
if both of y'all childish, then yeah, things are good. But like being emotional, that's a different vibe. Emotional relationship will be very different.
Than the traditional.
Yeah, because
Mm,
people are expressing how they feel at all
mm-hmm.
points throughout the relationship instead of just assuming and sitting on there and getting vexed for nonsense. Both of us let each other know how we feel. Both of us talk about how we feel and how what the other partner did made us feel. Talk about it instead of just assuming.
Okay.
I'm making a big ass of you and me, but hey,
Dog, that joke.
yep.
But that joke could get into some corporate issues, you know.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, y'all have
A
any
shit ton of trouble.
Brandon, Dre, y'all have any thoughts on that?
Uh,
Harry, Brandon, what about you?
You're trying to have a relationship. You can't have thoughts.
Brand-
it's, you know,
Sorry, guys, I just have to let out your fast.
alright.
you know, there's when I've side shorties out there, dog. You just have to bully man cover. But
Nah, though, you're not having
I
a
love
shit,
that
man.
dog.
I can do that for sure. I was about to say, you can't have side shots and be posting your heel, but like they have that
They man no.
sheriff only. So,
I know.
but like the set of friends you have there, they might not sell you out anyways. So like,
that
I agree.
I could do that.
Yeah,
I'm not Brandon, doggy. Brandon is
Brandon,
boy,
just calling fellas name and assuming fellas is them not
yeah.
gonna say Ira.
doggy boy. Brandon boy. Yeah, boy. Any little thing, boy, that I'm gonna say, I have files on you.
Yeah, but he have fellas. Does he drop them though?
That's
Facts. Alright, that's true.
interesting.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay.
That's
Man
true.
have a file, man have a files in safekeeping, sir. So he
That's
letting you
true.
know
That's
that
true.
check
That's
yourself
true.
out. He
That's
try and
true.
keep you in the
In
straight and
check.
narrow because the man
Okay.
know. Like, wow.
You know, I
You
didn't,
just can't see the good a brother doing for you, dog.
Uh,
I didn't see it like that.
that's really interesting that you think of me like that. Alright.
No, no.
That makes things a lot more understandable.
Hold on. I just had to get that laugh out there.
Sound like you was crying. Man.
No, no, I just died of laughter given the context, bro. But yeah, y'all have any other thoughts on the same subject?
on the subject we're on right now.
Suicide is always an option. Just putting that out there. Just letting y'all know.
So you,
Suicide is always an
so
option.
you're really out here promoting suicide, bro?
I promoted it. I just said it's an option. Is it the best option? Probably not, but it's still an option. Just saying. Just
Consult your doctors before.
consult your doctor before attempting suicide. Doctors are the biggest fight downs, honestly, but you have to make, have a doctorate, a PhD in shit talk. But yeah, get
Ari,
up.
I, Ari,
You
um,
stunned. And
okay. Um, so guys, what is a real nigga?
A
the next
real
on the
nigga is
topic,
a
yes.
Dog, skin and bones, my G.
A real nigga is skin and bones.
Like, what?
I
a
didn't.
real nigga is woods.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
I,
oh, you're trying to say sticks and stones will break my.
No,
Ah, I checked it right.
I
what?
didn't. I didn't. I
Like,
don't
oh,
think
real. Never.
a
I
real
forgot doing
nigga.
this. You're right. Sticks and
Oh, I
stones
just
will
get.
break
I
my
no.
bones, but
I
words
just
will
got.
do me no harm.
I just check what he said there. Like he trying to say like a sleeve. Like what he trying to say like a sleeve, like an actual dead sleeve.
What? What?
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I take that back. I
We
take it
just
back.
we just trying to understand what we don't understand. But
You
that's it.
think too deep, my G.
Oh, that's
That,
okay.
that's what the mind does run on.
Bro.
Deep thoughts, though.
Only oh, real, like, not fake.
I I I still confused doggy, but
Cool.
A real nigga.
Oh
Does he
my.
wear a strap? Does he wear a tie? Does he go to work? Does he sit on the block? What's a real nigga? That's what I'm trying
You
to
can
figure
wear
out.
a tie and a shop at the same time.
I've seen somebody do it.
you can
It
Uh,
works.
wear a
It
strap.
works.
Isn't that what dykes use?
Whoa.
Oi,
Well,
sauce master,
that's the
come now.
old. No. I mean, dog, but that's you can you, I don't understand though.
Sauce master 9,000,
How
calm
am
down.
I a sus master though?
Oh, we're talking about a
That's the
strap, as in a Glock, as in a
where you
gun, my
don't
G.
wear guns.
What?
Inside of
Where you
What?
don't wear guns, dog. Like you just
Oi, oi,
carry the
God
gun.
see.
Only a dyke strap is wearable, dog.
So
I
you
mean, you
have your
might have a
Glock,
point.
you have your Glock in your waist. What are you doing with it? Not wearing it?
These listen, the same rappers that they say I stay strapped like a dyke doggy. It's not that bad, bro.
They say we have to do a D check on that. Oh, that's serious.
Rare session, my G.
We're not the doctor, sir. And the doctor, sir, and checking the damage.
um, but
Maybe
yeah.
why that? Maybe that's why that one has so much bills because he understand their mindset.
Wow, hey, y'all actually reaching right now, but
You
but
are making it too easy, my son.
but yeah, guys, what do you think? What do you think a real nigga is?
No thoughts on them.
All right, so what I miss?
Don't ask what's a real nigga though.
What's a what?
A real nigga.
So how we went from
Don't,
emotional.
don't, don't ask
Topic
though.
change.
Don't
Topic
ask.
change, my G. Topic change.
Topic shit.
Yeah, don't ask
Don't
questions,
ask
You
bro.
know,
why we there.
I was gone for like 10 minutes at the most.
Topic change, man.
Shouldn't have been gone, you see. You could have
I had
prevented.
to.
But save it.
Yeah, you could have prevented this, but you weren't there. When the world needed you most,
I
you vanished.
vanished. 10 minutes later.
The word.
Yeah, we discovered a new self already.
Seth, what do you think a real nigga is?
But don't ask me that question. I wasn't there when y'all started it. Don't put me in it.
Oh, the real
Man,
nigga
just
energy,
I
right?
deny to answer your stupid question.
How is it? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it a stupid question?
Yeah, it's a question I ask girls, dog. I felt what a real nigga is. Like,
Ari, you know what? You know what? Ari, next topic because you're man extra sus tonight, doggy.
we
I ain't no
sus.
sus, bruh.
Ari,
Sus
dog.
master causing everybody sus. Yeah.
Ari,
I
bro.
know, right?
Ari, dog. Ari. Next topic. Uh,
Like, killer, you'll pass one on one topic while I was gone, man.
no.
No, that's the second.
That's
That is
actually
that is
just
the first
that's
one
actually just the second. That's actually just the second one.
for the night
I
for the whole
have
night.
I have like
So, what was the conclusion to your scenario?
yeah, the emotional guy is weak. That's the conclusion. Well, my conclusion. We
Because
had different
we
conclusions.
decided not to argue with him because you don't argue with a woman when she is on a period.
Share disconnecting for a second.
Okay.
Alright. That's true. Facts.
Yeah, you don't argue for a female when she's on her. That's simple fact.
I mean, killer, you don't argue with females, period, bruh. If you see what I did
You
there.
will never win, dog. You will never win.
You
Which
see,
is
so
why we don't argue.
nobody saw what I did there.
I see what you did there.
I didn't see
You
it.
just
So why
don't
you
ask. You just
commenting?
don't acknowledge the question. I get you.
That wasn't a question, huh?
Explain the joke.
Wow,
I didn't get it.
you are the
Bruh,
butt and the front and the head and the tail of the joke. That's all you need to know.
bruh. I said that you don't argue with girls, period. Bruh,
Yeah,
that was
that's funny.
that they're like hot dog water, yeah, sir.
You're looking for to throw that in
Yeah,
there. Yep.
Nah, but
I go change.
Nicely played though.
I go change my name. I go change my name. Dog.
Hot dog water. Oh, listen, let us discuss this name. Hot dog water. What
Nah,
is he
we don't
talking
discuss
about?
it.
I changed my name
I
already.
told I told Daman he watching too much Caleb City.
That's where I get that nonsense from.
What doodoo water he was calling me.
That is what I feel. That is what I feel.
So the man started watching Caleb City. The man just engrossed in it.
Caleb on my YouTube because bro, my YouTube like trash though.
See, that man was lagging, man. I see the man take how long to get off it.
you waiting. You waiting for the boss to leave, man.
No, I not even paying attention to the Discord. I just talking when I want to talk.
Oh, I bro. Yeah, guys. I forgot. I forgot what I was going. I don't know. I feel like I have amnesia.
Yeah, I
See, that's
started
how
playing
it is.
Breath of the Wild again. I try and find one more
Hey, so
Korok and then I do.
You about to say something, Seth?
yeah, I was about to say like, why is it easier? Why you think? What's your take on this? Why is it easier to like talk? Wow, to talk offline than online.
No, I don't understand.
Like,
Talk
for
IRL.
example, not really IRL, but like let's just say there are times we in Discord and like doing just pulling up some good,
Red.
actually good topics and like
For what?
just be talking.
You
But
can have
like,
you know that thing they call stage fright? Not because
never
you're
heard
not
of
on
that.
a stage, but it's a performance. Basically, we doing a live vibe, so that does affect.
Yeah, that does affect me, but I'm
So you
sorry.
just jump on the excuse.
I mean, it was their dog, so I just
No, it is true though. It is true.
it was their dog, so you check it. I just hop on it.
Hey, so let me give you a joke that just happened just a while ago, like 5 minutes ago.
Go ahead.
I came upstairs. I turned off the kitchen light. If it was on, I can't remember if it was on or not. Yeah, and that's just 5 minutes ago.
Turn the light on and then you turn it off.
No, I turned it off.
What?
I said I can't remember if it was on or not. So yeah,
But if it was off,
But
that
if it
means you
was
turn it on, then turn it back
exactly,
off.
yeah, but what I'm saying is if I turned it off, then it was on, but I don't know if I turned it off. That's all.
So that means it's on.
Okay, now my brain is in
That,
the
that means it's on.
Okay, basically I can't remember if the light was on or off. Okay, so
But now
like
it's
yeah,
off.
So hold on. So that means if it was on, that means it's off.
But
yeah.
So that means
But if it was
if it was
off,
off,
if
that
it
means
was
you turn
off,
it
turn it
on
on.
and
I
off,
just
or you just make sure it was
no,
off.
no. If it was off, then I didn't put it off.
So if it was off, that means it was off.
Yeah.
So if it was on, if it was on, that means it was off.
Wait, that man retarded, man.
But you just trying to make it stupid, dog. Cool out, wow.
Okay, so like yeah. So I walk in inside, right? I feel like a mute that man. Let me just kick down from the Discord.
Go ahead. Continue, bro. Continue.
Like yeah, so I walk in. Now they have a chair by a phone. So I seen like there's like two sleepers in front of the chair, but I not seeing no feet. Yeah, I legit start to panic a little bit. So I watching, like I
Slippers.
seen the no. Look the part that get into it. I watching the chair, right? And like the chair, I not see no shadow, no anything. All of a sudden, I hear somebody laughing.
Chloe.
Looking again, I seen Chloe at the chair. I tell like,
She went
wait,
full
what?
command. She went
What
full
type of imagine what thing you doing there?
You're just wow.
bruh, no eyes, nothing, no shit, nothing until she start laughing. Imagine where, bruh, imagine where.
I was expecting a dark skin joke from Brandon, but I guess not.
You
How
see,
you doing
Brandon
that
just
dark
pull up
skin
on
joke on
scene.
a
Brandon
live?
don't know what we talking
Wow.
about.
No, he pulled up in time for him to hear the story.
Yeah, like what, 75%? He didn't hear the starting.
75% is
Only
still
a,
an
oh,
A. I mean a B.
that's actually a B.
A B. That I corrected myself though.
I mean,
I
technically it
can't
could be
correct on
counted
the
as
all
a
because I
C
least school
plus
too
though.
long, dog.
Robin?
It could be seen as a B minus C plus. So it depends on the education system.
What were we talking about? We were talking about something.
And just
Yeah, I just made a joke because you're boring as hell. Well, you.
Well, it is the board experience, so I mean, it's not far
I mean, you
fetched.
have to
par for the
experience it,
course.
yeah. So
It's not far fetched to
facts.
experience boredom, in the
During.
pod. Oh yeah, we were about to move on to the next topic, which was why does clapping cheeks make you a sick guy?
What? What?
So
I mean, what?
do you hold the butt cheeks with your hand and make them
No,
clap?
bruh. First of all, who told you it was butt cheeks? Why can't it be
Whoa,
face cheeks?
whoa.
Are you
I
slapping people, dog?
I don't know what to say, doggy. No,
Slapping people just seems violent, like needlessly violent. Dog.
clapping cheek. I think we need to define what clapping cheeks is because your man playing the fool right now, doggy. So I have to look at it.
You not playing the fool, bruh.
I'm not playing the fool, doggy.
Well, explain yourself then.
What does define clapping cheeks? Define clapping cheeks. Hold on, the definition is on.
Like you like googling it.
No, dog. I don't need to come from my words, doggy. I want it to
I have
come from
to
Google.
consult the sources.
Clapping cheeks is a
No, but what do you think it means?
Clapping cheeks is a euphemism for having sex. This not
Like you like shut up.
this not
So
yeah. So it's a craft so
so you so basically you said it before.
I mean, like, just clap with your hands, like you take the butt cheeks and everything, make the clapping.
I mean, all the OnlyFans chats you read, you know nothing about that, bro.
I'm pretty sure this quarantine season that I might have time to go for the whole how many terabytes? Probably paint your
Doggy,
whole
That's
wall like a whole
listen.
podcast already.
Doggy, listen. Bro, I don't go
Do
on
some proper wall
OnlyFans.
art.
I don't go on it. I don't go on
you.
OnlyFans.
You don't have to go on it to go on it, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand.
Wow.
Explain
You
to
already
me.
have it saved. You don't need to go on the site if it's a
Yeah,
site.
it is,
I have no
I
words.
think.
I have no words.
You have no words, but you have history.
Ho, ho, ho. Got him.
It's just on my case tonight. Listen, what to you? What did I do? What did I do? Though? While after me
you
tonight.
host you hosted the podcast, bruh. So you have to take the beating.
That's your typhoon.
I feel like
Alright. Anyway,
as that
back on
one,
track.
I feel like as that one get the switch, that one just evolving,
Yeah, you'll give me jokes for 5 minutes straight.
and the man just come back for bloody.
Man, just unleash the beast.
Oh yeah, so why why does no, I don't know. I think we should just freestyle the pod.
So I'm too
I
clapping
mean,
cheeks now.
you could actually do that. That's what I've been doing for the longest time.
I mean, well, at first we were not freestyling. We were actually
Oh,
going.
we were very freestyling,
You think so?
and then it got repetitive because we were freestyling.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, you guys are willing to answer the the question?
What's
So
the
what's the
question again?
question? Your new question again? Because I was just making fun of you from the
Why does clapping cheeks make you a sick guy?
What you mean by sick guy though?
I guess cool.
Well, it's being able to clap cheeks has been seen as a sign of extreme masculinity. And as we have previously discussed, emotions is the unmasculine. I guess all guys want to be masculine. They want to show that they are masculine. So as a result, the clapping of the cheeks has become the way to show that I is man. Basically.
So what if I pay a prostitute? Does that make me a sick guy?
Well, I know a man that did that and he get clapped, so I would not. And that man was the joke of the year. He went to college, not a man.
Okay.
That is time I was at school. Though. Yeah.
Wait, what? The man get clapped?
Hey, no
He got crabs.
clap,
Oh, he got crap. As in sick.
clap.
What?
I can't remember.
He
I
paid.
think I'm not sure which one it is. If it's
He
gonorrhea or one of them, but
wait,
you want to go to STI basically.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like
that's nasty.
like STI as in Subaru STI. Okay, sorry, never mind.
Wait, oh wow. Wait, Brandon, that one's showing shit for you there.
Yeah, I know. That was deliberate. That was deliberate.
Wow.
But Ari, okay, and
Yeah, I don't know what the proper name for it. All I know is that they call it clap because you have to clap so you can.
That's not when like it starts swelling up boils or some shit, so and you have to clap it.
Yeah. It's an infection inside your urethra.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that before.
damn.
And he was
So you have
bragging
to.
that, bruh, a grown woman might get clapped up. He didn't let them know that part. Some of his partners bust his fires out because man playing his man. Shit, he
And
talking.
you just had to say he was a college man. You just had to say he was a college man. Ari.
Yeah, that was a very important part of the story.
Yeah, at least he might not get.
Well, right now I'm not too sure.
Ari, does anyone have any other thoughts on why clapping cheeks makes you a cool guy other than Daryl? Nobody?
I am I am silent right now.
Uh, You s- you
You
started.
seriously expect them to talk about that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It was just it
I
just
think
came to mind. It just came to mind, so I just asked. Ari,
The clappage
oh
of cheek.
gosh, damn it.
I I'll just give my 2 cents on that one. Like you said, Daryl. Um, I guess it's just seen as like a super masculine thing, or almost peak masculine. I guess so. I guess that's why it's so cool, and then the media shows that it's cool as well. So you know,
Trying to add not add notches to their belt
yeah, yeah,
as
yeah,
a sign of masculinity, which
yeah.
is not.
Which
That's
is
how
kind,
society has made it.
yeah, which is kind of crazy
I'm
because,
just, I
hmm
didn't hear you first.
What?
I didn't hear you.
No, I see that's how society has made it.
Yeah.
yeah, which is kind of crazy because most times, like at the end of the day, it's like most of the time the guys left empty, and sad
Which
inside.
also sucks for the girls who really want to get it on because the guys are seen as boy, that man is a bad man, but the girl is just seen as a whore.
Well, Logie.
Literally, both sides are doing the exact same act.
Mm-hmm.
So why is one praised and the other is humiliated? Feel less.
Because a key that can open any lock is a master key. A lock that opens for any key is a shitty lock.
So
Facts.
why you have to be a lock, my G?
What?
Well, it could be. It could be.
That's not I'm saying that.
Yeah, I know I know this saying. I understand this saying. I used to make that joke too. But like you really think about it, why is the female a lock? Why is
Why?
Because the females are honors.
Because you have to insert the key into the
Nobody
lock.
ever get that joke.
no,
How
I
old
didn't
are
get
you
that
though?
joke, sir.
5?
Yeah, I didn't get the
Anna
joke
in
either.
Japan. Anna in Japan means whole.
Oh god.
What? What?
I,
Dog, that's random.
Dog, what I
man,
tell
man,
Dog, I don't know.
man just dropping his
I just,
man just dropping his manga knowledge on us and just don't be sorry.
Facts. Flexing. Anyway, continue.
um, yes, Brandon and Dar, you guys were saying something.
I, I I get it. I understand the analogy,
Mm-hmm. Then why
but
why are they
at the
locked?
same time, no. Why are you taking items, non-inanimate items, and saying these are what people are? Yeah, yeah. Like,
I mean, I guess it was. I think it was just a reference. I
I
think
don't
that.
call it
I think
Brandon.
that's. I think that.
I call it the. I'm arguing the whole
Oh,
ideology
the
of
idea.
My niggas.
preacher. Is that you?
Dog, I jumped.
Okay, jump.
My kid is
Or were
gonna.
you actually startled? That's different though. You
Both.
didn't
Ta
actually
ta
leave.
ta. Corrections have been made.
I was just surprised. I was
You
just
were
surprised you're
startled.
here.
I'm
Welcome the
here, bro.
preacher. Welcome the preacher. Happy belated birthday, bro.
Harvey is after 12.
Oh
Nigga, you
wow.
started. My guy,
Oh
you
wow,
started the
bro.
podcast like quarter to or on 12 flat.
Yeah, bro. Damn. It's not even after 12 anymore, bro. It's after
It's
1.
after one.
Like, killer. Oi, that is why you didn't start the
I
podcast
swear.
last weekend.
I swear. This guy.
I didn't start the podcast. I was engrossed in a game.
Yeah, and you can't tell. You clearly can't tell time either.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
Somebody give this
No
man
wonder you name yourself.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll take the jokes. I'll take the jokes. I'll take all the jokes I can get tonight.
You make the jokes very easy to give. I can't. I can't even come to your defense though, which is normally my thing. I can't even.
Fair game, fair game, fair game.
What's it?
So, Mr. Preacher, how was the quarantine birthday vibe?
It was lit, bro.
What, you catch something on fire?
I was lit.
Well, jokes them is here. You catch something on fire.
And
That's how far we fall.
No, that's what happens when you let Seth take over.
Bro, at least it's better than you.
The other option is to ask if he was blazing a vibe. So
Everything Seth says is a roast though.
y'all give Seth months to own his roasting because y'all was roasting him. Y'all expect doom.
Hold on. I had some background noise on your end there.
yeah, found you.
Oh, the fan. Okay, hold on.
Should I take it off?
Nah, bro, too late.
Shit.
It's too
late.
Oh.
It's too late.
Is it really?
I'm
Oh, yes, me until I talk.
Guys, I beg your pardon?
I go just mute until I talk.
Okay, I guess that could work. Hi. Guys, what? I forgot what I was going to say. I keep forgetting what I want to say. I think I'm out of topics.
Very shut
Right. Other topics are ideas.
So
I mean,
let's
if you
talk
have
about
ideas,
the name you had earlier.
My brain is blank.
Let's talk about that name you had earlier and try to make sense.
What, hot dog water?
hot dog water.
Yeah, hot dog water.
There's nothing
What
to
is
there's nothing
hot
to
dog water?
There's nothing to dissect about hot dog water.
There's always something to dissect.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I discussed on the previous. You look very deep into nothing basically. They always peel.
That's not true.
I mean,
that is fact. That is fact.
If you find an onion, do you count the layers? The answer is yes.
The answer is no.
So what?
The answer is yes.
The answer is no.
let's just take. We should actually be worried about Brandon because, like, Amazon connoisseur. Like, what?
Don't worry about me.
Nah, you're about the wrong things, though. You're about the wrong.
Bruh.
Hot dog water.
I mean,
is the hot dog? What is the one?
I'm actually thinking it was a literal, but you know,
it's like you bathe the dog and then you have the. But why is the dog hot?
The man selling dog water as a.
Oh, you giving dogs water so the people that walking their dog can get water.
No, guys, so the man taking the dog back watered like Bell Delphine.
Yeah, but that is.
Yeah, selling, trying to make a quick cash.
Yeah, but like at least we could, at least in her pictures, Delphine looking nice, but you don't know what dog.
Bruh, that's lolly territory right there.
Doggy, why you keep bringing that? Doggy, that's the second time you bring up that lolly thing.
That's the first time I bring it up. The first time you brought it up. Okay.
But your man watching too much anime, though. Like very serious.
I don't watch anime.
Lolly is an anime too. Where else would you get it from?
I got it from Seth.
Okay.
Bro, don't go line. Don't go line.
I got it. I go ahead. You mentioned it on the 10th episode.
Yeah,
and
No,
we
I
did,
and
we
then
didn't.
I
did.
was asking, like,
It
what is that? And then no
it
one.
came up, and we just decided, no, we're not going to.
Yeah, I could not understand why.
Do you
You know
understand why
why? You
now?
just plain dumb.
Um, yes. Does anyone have any other topics in mind that they want to elaborate
No,
on or speak
no.
on? Oh yes, Brandon did want to discuss something.
But before you mention my name, make sure what you're about to say accurate. I know where you live.
Yes.
We all know where you live.
I know, right?
um. Oh yeah, let's talk about the island split with the 758 and the 759 thing.
And then Denry being an independent nation and
Yeah,
all that.
then we breaking out and becoming an independent country. I don't know. Like this week, I found out that a lot of people they took that separation thing at heart. They took it very.
Wait. Let me just ask a question.
Go ahead.
What would you call a piece of an islet inside an islet?
See,
Because you can't call Denry a country.
the Dominican Republic,
Which is a constituent, a
That's
state.
clever.
Haiti, and the Dominican
It could
Republic
be
are
a state.
countries.
It could literally be a state.
That's
Could be a
true.
country.
Can be a country. Brandon has a point. Does that answer your question?
It have no ports. It have no capital. It have nothing. So
Yeah, but
yes, as best
call
I
it?
see it, it's a state.
It's a district. Then
Okay, yeah,
it
true.
has
Makes
always
sense.
been a district. So instead of trying to think of something new, to a district. I
We're
don't know what they
trying
call
to
themselves.
accommodate we're trying to accommodate the Denny people and their passport and their
What are we talking about
all
exactly?
kind of.
Denry or
Oh,
The
okay, I get what you're
763.
saying, Darrell. I get what you're saying.
Denry is just that is population.
I
Denry
go
is
think about it.
if you fought though, well not if you fought. 759, they could become a country if they tried.
Oh
You
yeah,
you
yeah.
think
Oh,
so?
obviously, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need
It could
country.
be like North and South Solution. Like
And
Saint
then like
Lucie and Saint Lucia. Though.
like Korea, North and South Korea. Yeah, though, we could do North and South Solution.
Speaking of
yeah,
Korea,
but
I heard Kim Jong
No, or
Un.
they could be like Saint Martin and Saint Martin.
to have like what would you do for if they did that? Have one prime minister or two prime ministers? Oh gosh.
Two prime ministers.
One will have a
One
prime minister. One will have a council.
listen, listen. One idiot is good enough. I mean, come
You're assuming that everybody who takes up the role of prime minister is an idiot.
no, everybody who makes
So
those
far,
decision for the country
But you do not
are
know who they
idiots.
will elect as prime minister in 759. So you can't assume that they're going to be an idiot.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, point there.
What if I
of
ran
course,
for
Guy
prime
Joseph
minister?
not in 759, but
I mean,
Charles
you
King
have
759. Check out
literally
some
no reason to
transition
run
from
for
there.
prime minister.
I'm not ready to do anything. I do.
Yeah, we'll get a new national drink, though. Gramazon and Coke.
That's right. No coke. Coke is for weaklings. Straight grammars on the rocks.
Straight. If you're not going down, drink some oil. It will go faster.
You go back to 758 that week. We want to drink grammars on here, bro. I'll ensure that they have no Wasco. It will be Gasco. Grammars alone we pumping for them pipes, bro.
Make the strongest breathers
Doggy,
ever, though.
that is the saddest thing I've ever heard, doggy. Honestly, bro.
Dog, like you feel South fellas winning at Intersect now, dog. Dog,
Doggy,
Intersect
at the end of that,
2021 crazy.
it looked like you're going off South fellas. That man gonna be dead.
You have to have
If
this
they dead,
special
they will be North
constitution
fellas,
to
dog.
handle the Gramazon. You don't have
Yeah.
it, you don't have it.
Not anybody, dog. As a matter of fact, you're right, dog. I will kick everybody out of 760 and just make that the ultimate kingdom, dog. Only the best, the
So,
strongest will survive. Y'all just have to call me Mero M.
bruh, that one just reference. That one just reference like multiple different things in that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
he referenced Hunger Games, and I think it was Hunter x Hunter.
He also referenced a song, bruh. Only the strongest will survive.
I will
Bruh,
survive.
that's
So,
that. I know the
so
I know the name of the song.
did you guys hear of the rumored death of Mr. Kim Jong Un?
Yeah, about that dog. That I
That
remember
It
that.
is
that man I did,
confirmed
bruh.
he's still alive though.
Huh?
He can't die.
Yeah, Meti Mosa.
How you mean he car died, Doggy? What are you talking about, bro? They said he was rumored to be dead. But hold on.
So, you know,
Yeah, he had some heart
Some
problems.
heart problems, and they said he was brain dead. Between dead and brain dead, I'm not too sure.
Well, I did not see Brendan. I saw like the man was in
Oh, a
like
botched surgery. A
yeah.
news outlet and his TMZ. Nah, we'll wait for the real news. That was my brain's reaction. Though.
saying
That was my
it
brain's
is
reaction.
confirmed the man alive.
He
So-
isn't in a vegetable state though.
Yeah,
Very
vegetative.
specific spread that man.
Yeah, brain dead. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. It's still going around. For now, I guess it's
I
still a rumor that
Bro,
hasn't been
that just
confirmed
happened.
as yet.
Not to did that just happen there.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
the article
yesterday.
released. Well, yesterday technically.
Well, yeah. Night. Well, actually, well, look, Trevor is there, so yeah, he could support this. Sometimes sunset, sunny day. So like,
Are you
You see, I
implying
get a call there. Oh,
as usual though? Go off.
Yeah, as usual, as usual, as
Alright,
usual.
going to talk to the Chukuluk, sir.
Are you implying
but
that
I listening though.
RG.
are you implying that if Trevor was not there, you would have a different stance?
no, I'm implying that he could back it up.
Some verification.
Yeah,
As it
because
was.
people like Duino is asking for you check
Facts and figures.
yeah
What I always
yeah
ask for?
Car facts.
I forget the name, the word itself.
You mean the sauce?
Evidence?
Yeah, sauce.
Like what so?
Probably Crown's own favor.
Hold on, let me just run a quick test quickly. I need to
Coffee
see
cases
how
melting sauce.
I'm getting a few errors in my stream in the stream. Hold on, I'm just verifying to see if everything is going in order. Right quick.
What about left?
Dog, Ari. I suspect you just want to ask.
Nescafe related.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to move to the break screen just for 1 second.
Wait, you have a what to the what?
The break
The break.
screen.
Oh, I heard green screen. I'm like, what? This
Some-
nigga rich.
Go to these by green.
Perfect.
Alright, Shimi's fine now. You ready to go back on air? Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Wait, they can't hear you guys. They can only hear me. Okay.
We none of us was talking.
Is we back? Is we back?
Yeah,
We
we're
back on
back.
rise?
We're back again.
Keeping back on rise. Keeping
you
back
know,
on rise.
what came to mind a while ago.
What?
I was watching the Joe Budden podcast this week, and he was saying,
Joe
he was,
Budden or Joe Biden?
yeah, Joe Budden.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you might not know who
That's
that is, but he was saying like guys only work out during the relationship if he's if he getting ready to cheat or leave.
what?
Or if you're insecure.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that? Okay, how does working out make you insecure? How does working out in the
No, you
relationship?
work out because you're insecure. So your girl keep telling you, you fat, lose some weight. You gotta work
Ow,
out,
ow,
bro.
ow.
Because
No,
you wanna lose the
you
weight.
just do it.
I didn't say all that.
You just start
Come
work.
on, if you're in a relationship.
Dog, you always reach so much when I talk. Like if I say A, you always
Exactly.
scream the rest of the alphabet. Dog, I didn't say that, dog.
You see how
Dog,
I
I said
feel?
if
You
you
see
can
how I feel,
secure.
bro? That's how I
No, that's
feel.
not how you feel, dog. We do when it's you, dog, it makes sense. When it's me, it's different. It's
Nah,
like,
nah, nah, nah.
dog, you
Shut up.
always
Yo,
everything.
man, just. But continue,
Make it
continue.
you make it very easy to roast.
Dog, all I'm saying is that if you're in a relationship, dog, and you feel like you're not good enough for the girl, you will start working out to make yourself look better. Like she don't even have to say anything. If you have to say anything, dog, that is a whole different matter. That is you and the girl, dog. But like, if you work out just for you because you feel like I'm not good enough, dog, then hey, bro, let them
And
insecurities slap
working
you
out
into
will
shape,
make you
bro.
better.
Speaking of insecurity, we spoke about we had a little debate this week, you know. And it was either this week or last week when we were saying
It was this week, technically last week, and I still stand by what I said. Willow Smith is a body.
no,
That's
no,
it.
no, we don't we're not even talking about Willow as yet,
They're
probably
not
not yet.
ready, bro. They're not ready, bro. They're
But
not ready.
it was not.
Ready, don't care.
It was. It was about something else, bro. And one of you guys said, I think it was girls taking fella's number, something of that sort. You remember, you remember Brandon?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You were saying that it's not cheating if you ask another girl for her number
Oh
while
yeah,
you're in
yeah,
a
yeah,
relationship,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, I
which is
remember you saying that.
interesting because whatever you say there tonight, I'm gonna put on my status for everybody to see.
Harry, bro. Okay, that's fine. It's a live podcast, anyways, bro.
Yeah, it's a live podcast with one viewer. Shout out to King and Queen if she's still there. She might not still be there. I don't know.
Um, yeah, dog. I feel like that's not cheating. Personally, I know one of you guys in the group will ask me if I would do it. Personally, I would not do it, but it's not cheating.
You just said you would not do
So
it,
okay,
but
what's the
still.
what's
But
the
if
intent?
no,
My
like
question is, what's the intent? What's
mm,
the intent of taking the number? That's what I have.
if you want a girlfriend, like a friend girl, a lady friend, like you could take
But
the
you
number
already
and
have
then
a lady friend now.
but she's not the only. So Ari, so basically you're saying the only female I should speak to, my only friend is my girlfriend.
You see, I didn't say that.
No, not you. I'm just responding to Dara.
You said y'all.
Oh
Which
well,
was
In
the
a
no. It's a
same.
no. In
relationship,
fact,
that's
no.
why
It's
I'm
a your
asking.
thing.
That's why I'm just asking what is the intent of taking her number?
Like I said to a lady friend, I want a friend who's my girl, not a girlfriend, but like a lady friend, a
You want a
female,
female
a
friend,
female
and that
friend.
makes sense.
Yes,
And that
correct,
is why I asked the question. But
correct.
if your intent is to try and get a piece, then
That shake.
exactly.
Exactly. So how is getting a number, finessing a number, cheating, dog? I don't
No, no,
understand.
getting a number
Look
and
at the
finessing a
way.
number is two different
Yeah.
things. Am I boss?
Look
Ari,
at the way you're talking
Ari,
about it,
bro.
though.
It's like
If you
Ari.
have to if you have to finesse a number, bruh, you're looking to clap some cheeks.
What? Doggy finesse is just steal or not? Finesse is just steal. Like it means steal. Basically, it's just steal italicized.
No, it is
Yes,
not.
So I italicized.
that's just how it is, bro. It's just steal. Finesse is steal.
To
I italicized.
finesse is closer in meaning to con.
To what?
To con, like to con somebody out
Oh,
of
okay.
something.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what you mean.
So they give you what you want,
Mm-hmm.
but
Because
your either your intentions for it are not what they think, or not what you like, or not what you need on.
Okay.
sometimes it's not them leading on if you're a girl. So you tell the girl, oh, we just friends. We're like,
Yeah.
you talking to your quote unquote female friend is vibes of CD pushing.
Okay. Well,
So you have to
Pushing
I didn't see.
you pushing speed so hard you burning your bushings on your tires.
I don't.
torture.
That's crazy. But I didn't see.
I
Well,
mean, then again,
I
though,
didn't see.
doing that push no speed because you're up in evil. But anyway,
Put that in reverse and pack it one time.
Yeah. I would debate. I would debate. Because the Evo does crop the skeleton, but this is not a vehicle pod. We're not talking about vehicles.
I,
You know,
I didn't rep Skyline for nothing at all.
I agree, bro. But you're about to say something, Brandon.
To be flow. Oh, I'm saying the intention is what matters, dog. I wouldn't know. Check it. That's what I read in a book somewhere. Um, but essentially, if you have a girlfriend, dog, there's nothing wrong with you having female friends.
Right,
There's nothing wrong with you talking to female friends. And
right.
if she has a problem with it, or if she has to spy on you constantly like when you talk to other girls, then that's a red flag on her part. Like he obviously has an issue or an insecurity. But when you making an extra effort to make female friends in particular, then that's where the issue. Let's say you get a new job, you meet new people at the job, and then you end up talking to and becoming friends with, let's say, a female employee. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand that, like, you all have met in a professional setting, you all have conversations, and eventually led to a friendship. That's fine. But if you and let's say all of us here, we go out and we just cooling out, and you see a girl across. Let's just say we went to watch a movie, and you see a girl across there. You go and talk to that girl to get to know that girl. What was the reason though? Why did you leave to go and talk to that girl specifically? Because I'm pretty sure they have girls everywhere. Why did you go and talk to that girl? Easy answer, dog.
Dog,
Attraction.
what?
Clap. That
But
cheap.
so okay. So you said okay. So okay. So uh, with a group, with a group. Alright. Okay. Hold on. Let me just try and understand.
All of us go
All
to
of
the
us,
movies to
yeah, all
watch
of
a
us go to the
movie.
movie, and then somebody ran. Well, not ran off, but they they
A girl none of us know, including you. You don't know the girl. You go and start trying to talk to the girl.
just
Why?
talking to her. What do you mean why, doggy? What do you
I
mean?
mean, what you
Why?
mean?
How you
Why?
mean why, dog? Right? So I
Okay,
can't
so
talk
why
to
would
no
you
girl.
go?
So I can't just talk to no
You see,
girl.
man like you does give girl heart attack, you know.
What heart
Exactly.
attack, bro? Wait. So Irie, so you're okay. So Daryl, come on,
We're not saying you
don't do
can't talk
that,
to
don't do that.
any
Irie,
girl.
Irie, Irie, Irie.
We
No,
are
no, no.
questioning your intent for seeking
Just,
out this particular female
just
from a
talk,
crowd.
just talking,
You
bro.
leave all the partners you know. You have a girlfriend, yet still you see a girl and you going to just decide, I want that girl to be my friend. You never see the girl
Exactly.
nowhere before.
Dog, that's attraction, dog.
So what's
That
what's
might
wrong with that,
that
dog?
that might even border on infatuation, doggy.
Doggy, oh Yolman, no, now Yolman reaching. That is a big reach, bro. So
How is
because
it a big reach?
Ari, so okay, so you're saying Ari, so I if a group of you, I talk to a girl, a random girl, nobody don't know her, and that's bad.
You don't just talk to the girl. You pushing speed, my G. You're trying to
Nah,
make
You
that's
her in the
trying to
different.
get
Nah,
the
chats.
that's
girl's
different. That's
number.
different. That's different. That's different.
How is it different?
So okay,
It's
so
not
I
like
get
you meet somebody and you just randomly start up a conversation. Though.
Exactly.
You
so
actively trying to make
Like you
conversation.
see a
Though.
girl
so I
across the room, you actually
uh
go. You
You
are
leave
actively
us.
pursuing that girl, dog.
though I still feel like no dog.
You
I
want to be
still don't think that's
basically
cheating.
what you're
I
saying
still don't
is you
think
want to
that's
be
cheating.
free up to chat who you want to chat. I understand.
I still don't think that's cheating though.
Dog, like honestly, I just feel like all of your exes out there somewhere posting statuses saying niggas ain't shit.
Nah, nah,
Dog,
nah, 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 nah. Don't do
what?
that.
The way you're
Do
Dog,
talking
how
there
you
right
not
now,
see?
yeah, I can see it.
How are you not
Don't do that.
seeing what's
Don't
wrong
do
with that, dog?
that. There's
It's different. Okay, if you let's say, let me give you another scenario. If we on a line, right? We
mm,
getting tickets or whatever, and
mm,
then you crack a joke, and a girl next to you laugh, and she start talking to you. Dog, they have nothing wrong with that.
mm.
None.
You understand? You didn't actively pursue her. It's just a random conversation.
Natural conversation evolution.
Exactly. But you pursuing somebody for the purpose of getting to know that person, dog. But that's how courtship starts.
That's what courtship is, getting to know someone, bro.
Ah, okay, hold
So
on.
you essentially,
But if no, but
essentially, dog,
I feel like if you're trying to get to know someone, that's if you're trying to
That's what
get to know someone, is that really cheating?
I think, I really think you've seen what's wrong.
I
Dog,
think
it's not
I think I understand what you're saying now. I think I'm beginning to understand.
it's not about getting to know somebody. That's not the problem.
Was
The problem is
uh-huh.
you choosing a specific person and actively pursuing that person as if you were trying to court.
you take their number, you give them your
Like
Instagram.
them things not sounding familiar to you, dog. When you just started with your girl, I don't know what you did. You spoke to her, try to get her
You
number,
saw her
talk to her
somewhere,
on
you see
WhatsApp.
her, you try and make her smile from a distance, then you
Bro,
walk closer, then you talk to her, then you try and crack a joke and see if she laughs, and you're like, okay, you're my number, and then you try and start chatting the person
heart's
child.
not clicking, dog. Dog, y'all cheaters just built different, bro.
The man called Harry, bro. I, s- I
You
don't know,
still a
man.
cheater.
I understand
He
what
in
you're saying.
denial, do say.
No. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I could see why you would consider that to be cheating.
You ain't cheat yet. You just
It's
walking
a
down the
process.
hallway. You're about to open the door.
No, dog. Well, it's not cheating then
It's a
because
start. It's a
you
start.
haven't cheated yet. It's a start, but you
So
It's
you're
haven't
a
cheated.
start.
waiting for you to cheat for you to stop. That's what you're
No. I
saying.
mean, if you don't start, you haven't cheated though.
Okay, so my question is, would you be comfortable with your girl doing the exact same thing?
What
Yeah.
with her pursuing a guy for a number?
Yeah.
No, I'll not be comfortable
Does
with
that
that.
does
Exactly.
okay?
But
So why is it not a
like I
thing?
said, because like I said, personally I will not do it, but I do not consider that to be I do not consider it to
So
be cheating.
why would you not do it?
Why I would not do it? I
Mhm.
I will not waste my time though.
Waste your time.
Yeah, I'll not
Please explanation.
I like in the position I'm in right now. I'm not really looking for friends. Like I prefer it to be like more of like a natural thing. But I still don't see like if a guy, you know, if let's say this other guy is in a relationship and I see him mutually pursuing for a number, like okay, just pursuing for a number, guy. You're cheating on your girl.
But I go pull you up, MSG.
I don't know,
I
dog.
go tell you,
I don't
Goldface,
know.
I like your vibe, though.
I like
I'm that kind of friend,
you
though.
that
I
kind
tell
of
you,
friend.
Goldface, I like
Like
your
if
vibe.
I see, I'll just be like, Harry, bro, you push you, Harry. If if
No,
we
I see
listen, no,
you,
no,
bro.
wait, wait,
I
wait,
see
wait,
you, bro.
wait. If like if they if I'm like talking like if they meeting up on separate dates, thing like that, you check it. That I go
No,
look
no,
the
no, no,
po-
no, 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 no.
if
No.
they're gonna
I
separate
don't.
dates and thing like
I'd have
that,
to see all of that. If
you
I
check it.
date with a
That
partner
is
and I know you have a girl, and I see him trying and chat a girl, I will watch him and tell him to his face, I see you, my bro, and I go go my business. If that make you check yourself, guys, shit you going to shit anyway. So like this leave that alone,
bruh,
though.
but how you see like
That's kind of ironic, but I'll look
that's
into that right here.
that not I don't understand though. It's look what King and Queen said. Would you be
I can
Okay.
see
okay?
you.
Would
Okay.
you be okay if you saw your girl doing it?
Same
That's the
question, guys.
question, bro.
Same question.
That's the question.
That's
You're
what
getting
makes
in a
it.
relationship looking for
I was
fellas
about to
and
take
guys,
a
bro.
real, I was about to take a real future stance and say, you check it, fellas can do it, but girls can't do it. I was
And
about,
that's the problem, though. That's the problem.
ah man, you see, well then again, I mean the topic of the pod is very timely. I don't think Glenn, I think Glenn wants to enter the room.
Killer, I put the cap at 15, though. Like I don't. If you change it, that's your fault.
Hold on, let me see if I can help him out. Let me see if I can help him out. Hold on. But yeah, God, like, check it. I mean, I don't know though. Okay, okay, you know what lead me to my next question? What are your thoughts on um
You're wrong.
taking a taking a cheetah back?
Why would you do that?
Why? I don't know. I mean, I see shorties do it. I see niggas do it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Emotions,
I'm just I'm asking. Emotions are what?
emotions are a bitch.
A strange thing. Okay,
Whoa, whoa. Let's chill down on this podcast, bro.
dog. This podcast
For
is
job that you're in.
is rated R.
This podcast takes place long after their bedtime.
I
If
don't
they
think.
up, that's their parents' fault.
Hold on. I don't think. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I mean, nowadays since it's quarantine time,
No. Nonsense, though.
I
If
mean
you up at
nonsense,
this and
doggy.
listen to this podcast, that's your
Oh,
parents'
wait,
fault.
okay,
Don't come
okay.
and quarrel with the
Facts, facts,
podcast.
facts, 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 facts. Oh boy, that was about to turn on lawyer mode there. Okay, buddy. Hold on. Try joining now. Okay. What up? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Brandon, have you seen the future memes on Twitter?
Yes, sir.
What what are your what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on those?
Bro, they're just memes, bro. So preach.
Dog, that's not just a meme. That's a
The
lifestyle.
taking a cheetah back thing was a better discussion, though.
Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. I got sidetracked with it. Sorry. Um,
All I can
Like
say, though, it's
you have
probably
to.
a
It
bad
depends.
idea.
It depend. For some people, it depends. I can honestly say it depends. You gotta know your partner, know what they've been through, know their past, know these things, so you can tell, be able to gauge if it's like, okay, this was a one-time thing or this is their thing.
mhm.
You should have some semblance of it was just a one-time thing or this is their thing, so you can make a choice, make a judgment.
I mean, I believe people change, dog. But, like, if you change, good for you, dog. But, like, hey,
These are creatures of habit,
you
so
you strike out already, dog. Like you had your chance, bro. Go and change with
Like
somebody else.
I don't know who said it or which song it was in, but it goes something like trust is like what? It's like glass. If you break it, you can fix it, but it'll never be the
I mean, that's not true, but hey, it's a
So
song,
Brandon,
so
so Brandon, so why can't they change for you?
why can't
Why don't you let them back? Why don't you let them back?
you had your chance, bro?
why? Okay, somebody stab you in your back once. You're going to give them the knife again for them to stab you again?
Yes, he made man.
Hey, fair play.
Like I can understand
Some
that
of the
you.
way some of oh sorry, what were you about to say?
No, I'm saying I can understand you change. I can understand like you've tried to make things different between you and me, bro. Like we had our fallout already. Like good job, you changed. Congrats. But I put myself in that situation again, though.
Hey.
And like there are some people that would do it, and I go, go cry, I go blame nobody. Like if you feel like you can reasonably accept the person's change, and you feel like it's worth another try, then go ahead, bro. Go off.
Mm.
Just
That
not
is
me,
them.
though. That's you. And if they break your heart again, dog, I will laugh this time, man.
Big laugh.
mm. So, Ari, okay. So what do you think takes the bigger L between between a guy and a gal when they take the cheating ex back? The gal,
Fella stuff.
the fella or the girl?
I can only speak for my side. So I would say first.
The fella, why?
Well, from my very, very limited understanding of cheating and females and cheat, the females do like generally just wake up one day. You know what? I just horn down and just once. It's normally something has been
Something has been what?
something leads up to a bad fight. It's not just one fight. It's been a couple fights.
Mm-hmm.
For fellas, like it might be one fight. Recall once I go outside, I see a nice girl, I see an ex of mine, I just roll just because stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us that's why when only memes about girls being evil, I was chuckled because like I can see it. Like it's planned vibe. Fellas doesn't plan as well.
Fellas doesn't plan, that's what you say?
So did she?
Most
Fellas like
fellas.
So with
So
what?
you're saying
I'm
females
talking in the most general senses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think
Most
Glenn.
fellas be like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll give
Mm-hmm.
but a girl will sit down there and she will have the whole conversation with herself. Yes, this is going to hurt him, but he hurt me, so
Yeah,
I'm going to hurt him back.
I'm going to hurt her. Dog, you're laughing at you. Dog, what are you talking about? Play yourself. Work with her best friends, dog, and all of them in the group DP, and then you base everything on right.
That
Dog,
is true.
people evil, girls more evil. Check what I'm showing you. Dog, you have to program yourself, dog. Everybody will let you down in life, dog. So
There's some real sociopathic behavior right there, though.
Socio, not even close.
I think it's a guarded approach.
you see, Glenn understands.
No,
Glenn,
it's
could you explain?
yeah. So it's like when you can't be disappointed if you have no expectations.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, but I mean, in every relationship, you should have some sort of expectation of each partner
Why?
should have like a. I mean, Well, like for example, I wouldn't expect my partner to cheat. That's an expectation. So you
You
just
wouldn't?
You would hope she doesn't.
You wouldn't expect it? I would.
That's the difference between you and me, sir.
what? Wait, so you wait? Okay, I'm confused. You would hope she wouldn't, but
I would hope she wouldn't, but I would
you
always
oh you oh
expect that
you
she would.
okay. So that means you would have like a plan B then.
Plan B, nah, plan X, dog,
Wow.
and not.
So Ari, so basically, Ari, I so is
Bro,
it
Daryl
Ari?
Shakira, but Nicole Fleming, I'm not a representation of a very emotionally healthy young man. All right, just putting that out there in case
Harry.
you didn't figure that out.
Harry.
I I will say hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
So how
oh, we'll
about
get married and
so
things will be okay. Like,
so so how
Unfortunately, the hope
shit
is
might
necessary.
hit the fan at some point. I just have
so
to be prepared for shit to hit the fan
Harry
and blow back in my face and mash up my face too.
so have a side shorty in case
No,
No
no,
anything.
one
no,
said
and no.
plan. No one said plan.
That's not how you plan for the worst, though. You have your bag packed. Understand?
Harry,
Or if she come into your house, you have her stuff packed.
Harry, fair game, fair game. I agree. I can agree to that.
So
Um.
if and when things decide to go awry, like okay, look, your bag, you can go by.
Okay. Make it smooth sailing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
you know.
none of that fighting, none of
Yeah,
that
yeah, none of
drama.
that.
Like, nah,
Just
just
smooth sailing. Clean and okay, clean cut. Nothing rough and jagged. Okay, I respect
yeah.
that. I stand.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Bye bye. Never see you again. Haha.
Wish each other the best and part
Nope.
ways. Nope.
Nope.
Oh wow. Okay. okay.
Be
You just cheated, man.
gone.
Wish you the
What?
best. Nah, get my house.
Harry, bro.
That's wild.
That's wild. I know because I know like that's just the thing. Like if every part when you
Yeah,
part ways,
yeah.
you
That's the grown properly emotional response. Like, nah, fuck that shit. No, no,
you're just
just
out.
out. Bye,
Harry.
bye.
Just expect it though. I just expect it. I would like to tell you though, like from the time the relationship start, I started the timer and like
Yeah, yeah. Brandon has literally always said that before.
y'all can draw lots. Like I will give
Three
her like
months,
probably
3 years, three
I don't
weeks.
know, like honestly I could probably get like a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seem like
like
a
a
good
couple
number
weeks
still.
though. Like if it pass the certain weeks, so I go start paying y'all money though. But like, you know, y'all go probably be in the finals. If I'm gonna say a year, like honestly though, I just kicking you out of the competition because that's impossible. Um, and when she
Brandon.
does cheat dog, like I go show her all the ballots for what if you knew, but you let him down. I would like to tell you, boy, wow,
Me, that's what faith. Dog, choose your own
4 weeks.
person as the example.
Like you say, like wow, 4 weeks, bro. I honestly expected you to be out by two, but hey, bro, look at you. Yeah,
It's a fighter.
it's just
Brandon,
be prepared, though. What's up?
you more than anyone, I really hope in the future you find a woman that really treats you properly and help and that you live a very good life with.
Bro, all I can tell you, dog, you can take that hope and you can just hope. My G.
Yeah, and that's
If
why.
if we plant the
Because
hope
you
in a
like
garden,
Just hope. Yeah, yeah, plan that hope, bro. Oh. Anyway, dog, it doesn't matter either way. As the BRC does have space for
Hey, Harry,
a
Harry,
woman.
Harry, Harry, Harry,
It's only
Harry. I hate
the
that
BRC.
so much. I hate Brandon so much, Zoe. You just had to bring up the
BRC only have,
BRC.
yeah, the BRC only have two seats. So it's
yeah,
just,
one is for you, one is
one
for
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 me,
the
one
aunt.
for my defenses. Check it. I don't know. if any girl try and slide her way in, dog, she go slide her way out one time, dog, because they have no seats for you. Pick up
Wow,
and move
that's crazy.
in and out like a restaurant, bro.
That's crazy, bro. As you mentioned, uh, female and seats. I thought like after I played Katana Zero, like it it changed my perspective on having a daughter, and it wouldn't be that bad.
I know. So good.
It wouldn't be that bad, you know.
Ideally.
So you thought having a daughter would be bad before that?
Yeah, very
Yeah,
bad.
because
Yeah,
he thought he
horrible.
would walk in one day and then somebody would be clapping his daughter's cheek. So
Ah,
like because of the fear of that
Nah,
disrespect,
nah, nah, nah. Don't
he
listen
was
to it.
he
Don't
was
listen. Don't listen to it.
hesitant.
I didn't want that because I didn't want to have any. I didn't want to have any. You know.
So I'm going to go and get the
Or
evidence right now.
too many women in a house is a bad thing, or because you grew up in a
No, no,
house
no,
and
no, no,
others
no,
moved?
no, 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 no. I just don't. I just didn't want a daughter though, because like at the time, like
You were
I thought women were very sly, and you check it. Well, they still
yeah, we
are.
were
Oh,
I
they
taught
still
are.
no, they
They
they are
are.
they are very. In fact, they are. But I didn't. I just didn't want to. I didn't want all that trouble though. I didn't want all
imagine
the
you're
the
supposed to get somebody.
emotional trouble and
That's
all
a
that
sad.
drama. But after playing Katana Zero, which is a very great game, I would recommend. Um, yeah, it changed my perspective.
On a zero. But get vexed when I hype up the BRZ. Bro, you hate to see it.
I mean, bro, that's completely different, bro.
Anyway, you know what? We'll take that up another time.
Seth, you still up?
Man.
Yeah, now I'm probably asleep. I'm going to move him to the. I'm going to move him to the ZZZ room.
Preacher. I make that just what I was like.
Thank you, whoever did that. I think it was Brandon. Oh wait, Brandon
Yeah.
just okay. um, wow.
how many times has Seth been discovered snoring and drooling on his keyboard?
Every podcast.
A lot though.
He's not on his keyboard. I think he's on his phone.
Yeah.
Not only podcast, but like I sit down and fall asleep on
Yeah,
his keyboard a couple times already.
yeah.
I feel like Seth in the group, Seth tying with a money for you know,
The
easiest to fall
sleepiest
asleep.
person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I feel like no. I think Amani, the Amanda's fall asleep soon
Amani
because
take the kick. Everything we have Amani falling asleep. Yeah.
You see, if that man eat, he fall asleep. If that
Yeah,
man
that the
inactive
nigga
for
writes
too
is
long,
on that man hard
he
though.
just knock out. And
who
I blame him.
who is the who stays up? Who's the night owl of the group?
Absolutely me.
Nah,
And
Brandon
none
though.
of you should even attempt to contest.
If Brandon give up his crown, I can't already pretend.
I well I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Like,
I would argue between. Go ahead, someone. You're about to say something.
I'll continue.
I beg your pardon.
We'll see what you're saying and then I'll continue.
I was about to say I instantly thought of when we spoke about like when you're in a squadron and there's a certain someone who has to do the night watch and then it rotates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's in
that's
the army.
yeah. Or task force.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Um,
mhm.
Night Owl. Would I give myself that title? I don't know. Maybe.
You
Would
think
I
so?
contest
How are
Glenn?
you? How are
I don't know Glenn's sleep schedule.
the
Brandon,
My
But
what's
sleep
his?
schedule is in shambles right now. I genuinely don't sleep at night. I sleep at like 12 at noon and I just stay up the whole night.
interesting.
really?
Interesting.
12 noon, 12. Okay. What time do you wake up?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I sleep 5.
You go to sleep at 5?
Yeah, minutes to 5. And most of the time I go to sleep because like my phone is dead, so I just put it to
Yeah,
charge and I just go and sleep.
that up.
Like there's nothing else to do, bro. Like that's the only reason I sleep because there's nothing to do. Uh, I don't know, dog. I feel like in everybody here, I can probably survive with the least amount of sleep. Like I said,
I feel that's false.
dog. I have worked uh like a full day at work, which is 8 to 5. Then I did overtime from 5 to 5. Um, and yes, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. We work for the night. Um, when I got home, it was like after 6, and then I was still back at work the next day. Well, that day, that same day. So I don't know, dog. I don't know.
What
I feel
kind
like I
what,
can survive.
what kind of work?
Oh, we're running cables. Um, the thing is, we had to shift network they had, but we couldn't shift the network while the office was open because they using the
Yeah,
network.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we had to do it after hours, and it just took us the entire night.
And
Twice
Yeah,
and you have to be at
yeah.
work the next day.
on other stuff.
Not for the same 8 o'clock though. I feel I got like a solid 45 minutes of sleep. Yeah.
The fact that you can call 45 solid.
That scares me. I
It
mean,
it I don't know, bro. Like
I
for
mean, a
example,
good 45 minutes is a good 45 minutes.
yeah,
You
bro.
take what you get.
I have done 2 day breaks back to back with you know
same.
no
I've done that
issue.
as well.
But like the problem is like I can't. I'm not saying like I don't get tired because that's literally impossible. I'm just saying that I think I'm less susceptible to letting being tired affect me. It's just like that, bro. It's like what it do, bro.
I feel like I almost feel like one of these days if we have like a a good length sleepover, we could make that a competition.
I hear, boss. But like the problem would be keeping me entertained though. Like if I'm bored and I have nothing else to do, I will sleep.
I
Like there's
know.
nothing
Well,
else to
that
do.
is your
I
fault, bro.
um I empathize with that sentiment. If I have no activity, I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go and sleep now.
Yeah, you have to
Exactly.
be doing something. Like that time I spent like what, almost 4 days playing game.
Exactly, dog. And if it's the same game, what's yet? Now every sleepover we play in Smash. So like you gotta
Get tired of
check it. After I play
this.
Smash for a whole night, dog. If you want to keep me awake, we can keep playing Smash, bro.
Mm-hmm.
To
Yeah,
be
Then time,
play
bro.
something
Like
else.
to be honest,
FIFA, there's actually something.
I never get. I don't think I ever get tired of Smash. To be honest.
I get,
Yeah,
I get
after like 4 games, I can play something else. I need to play something else. That's why I
I
start playing trash.
easy. I can go solid a few hours straight.
a
But
few
like,
hours you
you
can.
just get repetitive.
I don't. You see the 1v1s? Ah, boy, I love the 1v1. I can. That's something I'll not get
I
tired of.
Smash is not one of my. It's not in my genre of like my game.
Mm-hmm. What
I
is?
can play it. I like the game, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's not a game I can play for hours
Mm.
Nah, dog. Like,
and
I don't know.
and keep being good at it. Like I just get like my
I
fingers just
have,
get tired of pressing buttons faster.
nah, I have not met a game like that as yet.
Which
Like,
what?
I just get, so far, I have gotten tired of every game I have played at least once.
Really?
Yep. There has been no game
I
ever that just grabbed my attention like that.
I have a couple games. One of the more recent was Risk of Rain 2, where I did 2 6-hour sessions back to back. So I spent a whole 12 hours just zombing that game.
Yeah, well, Breath of the Wild is like that for me. I can play Breath of the Wild for days on end, which I have been doing. Of late, I like I need a little break, like take a day, 3 days, morning to night, to next morning.
For me, like once a game has the if I'm playing multiplayer with my friends, like I don't think I'll get tired easily. That's
Yeah, I'm
just
a
me.
single player person.
Yeah, I'm a
I
multiplayer.
mean,
Once I can,
friends can make anything enjoyable.
yeah. For a
I
very
You
mean, they
can
long
play the
time.
Try.
literal worst game ever created, and friends can still make it enjoyable.
I mean, they can
true.
try.
What did you
They,
say, Brandon?
They
so
can
I'm saying
try.
they can try.
They can check.
It's
I,
always so depressing whenever Brandon opens
yeah,
his mouth.
exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. And he calls me
It's
negative,
a
man.
whole new world.
Dog, I'm not depressing. I'm a realist, bro.
I remember, bro. That is depressing, doggy. They can
It's really
try.
not.
if if that
But
is
they can
reality,
try.
then what is life? Then why is life?
Think about it, though.
I'd call you cynical. A realist who at least entertain the possibility of positive outcomes.
I do.
That is factual.
I do. But when you look at statistics, hey,
You find
hey,
that reality
hey,
is often disappointing.
it is. But besides that fact, uh, look at, I mean, dog, it's real. They can try to make it entertaining. Try does not express the idea of absolute failure, and it does not express the idea of absolute success either. It
Fair
expresses
enough.
the idea that either possibility is, credible.
I
Someone
accept your
tried
reasoning.
and didn't exactly win.
Yeah, so they can try to make it exciting, and they can be successful, but they can also try to make it exciting and
And just
fail.
feel horribly.
And now I'm just sitting here wondering why I left my house. See,
Yeah, that exact line happened to me a couple of times.
bro, all the
Come,
time.
it'll be fun. Come, it'll be fun. I reached there.
Yes, sir.
If I
All the
could have walked back home, probably
I
would have
just
walked back
like
home.
couple times where if I could have driven back home, I would,
they're
and I
Yeah,
just
but
I
that's the
can't.
difference between you and me. I just want to walk home. Like, that's how bad this is.
Bro, it's so different, bro.
why
Depression.
are we still here? Just to
Yeah.
suffer?
No. Why did I come here in the first place? It's not Stiller. Why did I come here in the first place?
You did get that reference.
Oh, do I know
Yeah,
you?
you
Go
did.
ahead. That's just-
You got that reference? The one Glenn made? Oh, hold on. I think the my Discord just froze for a second.
Yeah.
Only fan.
Hold
That's
on.
actually crazy.
So, who's your only fan?
What? My OnlyFan? I don't have an OnlyFans account, so I don't have an OnlyFan.
I ask who for no account. I ask you, who is your only fan?
Who is my OnlyFan? Ask Brandon and come back to me. I have to meditate on that.
Brandon will. If I ask Brandon, Brandon will say he don't have fans. So back to you. Who's your only fan?
Ask Glenn. Ask Glenn.
Invasion failed.
Ask Glenn.
Gonna respond first that.
I beg your pardon. I didn't even hear what you said. What you said.
Glenn, who's your only fan?
Elaborate.
But I don't even know. I don't even know that the sequence of the question I'm asking. I just asking because I try not to fall asleep right now.
Okay. Do you know what OnlyFans is, Glenn?
Yes, I know what OnlyFans
So
is.
I think
The
it's
site.
yeah. I think it's I
But
think
That's
it's
why he asked you elaborate because the man know what it's about though. And
okay.
my question makes no sense no matter how you look at it. It just doesn't make sense. And I know full well it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So if I know it, Glenn have to know it. Yeah, let's see.
I didn't realize.
That I was just asking a bullshit question.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a bullshit. 'Cause I genuinely thought that was like some serious I had to meditate on my answer because if I answer
That's it.
wrong,
Listen,
your man go start
nobody
tearing
can
me
have
down.
no,
Your man go
nobody
start
can have
peeling
only
layers and
one
layers and
fan.
layers. Huh?
I'm
Nobody can
gonna
have
tell, I'm
only
doing. I'm
one
gonna tell.
fan. Even
I'm gonna
okay,
tell
well,
you
besides the
something.
people that only their mother love them, nobody have only one fan.
Okay, but Dwayne, I'm gonna tell you something that will help you. Real intelligence is being able to recognize when someone is just being stupid.
Exactly though. See, you're sharpening your intelligence. Though.
Yeah, I think I'm
Still
just.
do.
I might be autistic.
You're not that bad, dog. Like, wait, listen, you went to SDA, you know
I
Orange, you are not that bad. Alright? Let's
Nah,
move
there's
on.
a spectrum. I might be on the spectrum.
Or you think you're high functioning?
That man just trying to jump on that bandwagon. Nobody want that bandwagon, you try and jump on it, dog.
Well, you might be surprised. There's a genre for everything. There's
Wait,
a
what are you talking
genre.
about?
There's a genre for everything.
I
uh,
I give up.
that's gonna highlight.
Your levels of stupid are astounding.
How fun? How is it stupid? Like, just laugh, bro. You have like some you have
But
potty.
I have a full smile on my face, dog. So like, look at you.
Yo,
Lag jacket.
that one's still, bro. That one, they all, I don't know. You have some weird, you have some trash tasting jokes.
Yeah, I know. Like, I have a worse taste in jokes. Have you
Lag,
heard my jokes, son?
lag jacket. But you keep mentioning inside jokes on the pod, bro. I don't understand. Like, no one is
Maybe
able
the
to get it.
people listening to the podcast will get the inside joke.
That's crazy, man. Um, okay. Let me see. Let me just look at my topic suggestion list right quick. Oh yeah, I was thinking this week. I wanted to ask this on the pod.
City, looking for top.
Are you guys afraid of death?
No.
I don't want a painful,
I
long
think
drawn
I
out.
feel like Brandon answered that question way too quickly.
Don't worry, he's just don't worry, he's just adopting the millennial worldview of I hate my life.
Ah, okay.
That
Considering the fact that
millennial youth.
I do not even qualify as a millennial, I beg to, question
I'm
the credibility of that statement.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be a millennial to adopt a worldview.
I don't. But he said the millennial worldview. See,
Because
that's the difference. So if I'm adopting the millennial worldview, are you implying that I'm trying to?
Be something you're not.
Hmm,
Just
um
insinuating.
possibly, but the verdict is still out. Nothing is certain.
well, I just put it to rest, my G. I'm not.
what about I okay, sorry. Why not Brandon? In fact, before you answer that, Brandon, what about you and Daryl and Glenn? Sorry.
I'm afraid of death. I'm afraid of a painful, drawn out, ridiculous. Just
A
have
a
to die.
a
Cool. Just
a,
die.
a painful what?
A painful and drawn out
Okay,
death.
I see. What about you,
Like,
Glenn?
okay,
Oh, sorry.
if you could have shoot me in my head, shoot my head. Don't try and stab me from my foot until my neck. Nah.
Ah, okay. What about okay?
So
What
like
about
people that has died from cancer don't like dies like nah.
drawn out too much?
Just an accident and that's it.
Okay. What about you, Glenn?
I currently do not fear death because, well, we're all Christians here. But I would like my life to go on for a while. There's plenty for
Yeah,
me to see.
exactly.
I like my experience.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
Are you afraid of death?
Now, doing as for what you think of death, please refer to the live chat.
Hmm. You lost me there.
As for what you think about death, please refer to the live chat.
The live chat. What was in the live chat? Hold on. Let me see. I will look. Ah.
Bruh.
I don't. I. Yes. Am I afraid of death? No. No. I'm not.
Why not?
Why?
Wayne?
I feel you answered first, so I think you should tell us why. Because
Yeah,
you answered so quickly.
typical. Why do I not fear death? Because I feel like the pros far outweigh the cons. Um,
Wow.
If you're dead, you'd have to pay bills, you'd have to worry about food, you'd have to bathe, you'd
Yeah,
have to
but
have
if you're
clothes.
alive,
None of that.
you get sunlight, you get to drink water, taste, eat, touch.
Oh, you talk,
drink water,
you
but
literally,
also
literally
get
listed.
dehydrated.
No, first you go with sunburn,
Yeah,
No, 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 no. We're
then
black. We're
then
black, so we
old
don't get
water,
sunburn.
killing,
We don't
that's
get
what I just said.
sunburn.
killer. You black,
Sunlight,
all
you
right?
get sunburn.
Wow. Okay.
Right? Water, you stand a risk of getting cholera.
Yeah,
Um,
Doggy. All right.
contamination in your water.
Yeah.
pH levels putting your body balance. What
just
are you talking
messing me
about,
up,
dog?
diarrhea, all kind of nonsense.
You actually
Think
put
about it.
death on the cast, bro. That's crazy.
First of all, you ask the question, so don't be upset with the answers you get.
I'm not upset. I'm just bewildered. I'm shook.
Okay.
Why are you shook?
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting. But go ahead, go off.
Additionally, dog, dying might actually be the most selfless act you could do. Like, think about it. Who
Depends.
who loses when you die? Who loses? Like your parents have less money to pay for literally everything.
Besides the funeral, though,
Nah, dog, you don't have to. Dog, you don't. Dog, it's 2020, dog. You don't have to. You don't have
Yes,
to.
you
Just burn
must.
my body.
You have to, though. You have to.
it
It's
is
Bruh,
legally required to.
not. Um, I think it's legally required for you to report the death. But you don't have to have a funeral because remember there are families that mourn in private. They don't have a service. And just sound to hear
No,
pastor.
okay, I'm not talking about the funeral, but you have to bury the dead, do
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, out
yeah.
of
But not.
respect.
That is where the cost. That is where the cost is. Most church services are free, bro.
Yeah, bro. But they can burn my body. They can just cremate my body.
Cremation is not cheap.
But this is what they do in China.
That's wood in the backyard and drop my body on that dog. What are you talking about, dog?
That's
Wow,
a
bro.
barbecue set. That is not enough temperature to burn a body, to cremate a body. Just making a barbecue set.
You ever hear about a slow roast, bro? Like that meat
Everybody
fall
a
off
book has to take this smell, brand.
fall off the bone, bro. Yes, see.
Rich
Sit
like
down
a
with a
bread
dry
picture.
rub. Yeah, bro. And you leave that cooking for like 2 days. When you come back, it's not.
Cooking, not roasting, not cooking.
Wow, dude. So you wanted us to
It's
eat?
not a cremation anymore, folks.
Yeah, just
Wow,
cremate my
like
body.
It's a cook
this
show.
is cook whatever. This is my body. Take eat. Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Take it and eat it, doggy. Like wow.
yeah,
Next
basically.
level.
But yeah, dog, I feel like the pros far outweigh the cons for sure. Like if I die,
Yeah.
I really don't see how anybody will lose. Like even if the emotional damage might be a thing,
It
they'll
will
get
be
over it.
doggy. What might be doggy?
They'll get over it, dog.
Hey, bro.
Like think about
So
like they'll
Brandon,
move on. They'll probably be emotionally stronger in the end. Yeah.
okay. when you said that dying is the most selfless thing that you can do, I I just I had a flashback to when I was reading Vinland Saga when
No spoilers.
there was
I
this
watched it yet.
Daryl,
uh,
Daryl trying
Like
to get
10 years
um
behind. Double straight.
like I couldn't care less, bro. I don't plan on reading or watching it anytime soon.
Nah, like it seemed like something I will actually like. So
mm,
please don't spoil it.
You can deafen
my
yourself and then let things say obviously.
yeah, you can just leave the child temporarily. I'll say
Give me a
then you
second.
can just bring it back.
Hold on, I could just deafen you.
Oh my.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely though, because my phone's.
Let me see. Okay, you know what? Let me just put you.
All right, then can you hear us, Daryl? Nope, you can't. Can't see what you have
All
to
right.
say.
Oh, well done, well done.
All right. So, so as I was saying, um,
Something nice.
there's this. So this priest is talking to this prince, and in the middle of a battlefield, and they want while there are some people who are fighting for so that they can take the prince captive and yada yada. But they're looking at one dead guy, and the priest, and this is since it's historical, this is a Catholic priest, is saying that in death, that man has become the embodiment of love because he does not want for himself, rather, his body will decompose and provide for the environment and make the world in this spot a better place.
Exactly.
And I
See,
think
selflessness,
only
bro. I'm
Okay, you can unmute
I'm
Daryl
giving
now.
back his hearing.
yeah.
Yeah, Daryl, you there first?
Yeah, it's still there.
All right, goodbye.
Harry.
So you didn't hear anything?
Nope.
All right, goodbye.
That's something else different. So no,
Yeah.
the
So
people
essentially,
smoke.
what Glenn said, though, Goku died, but he was brought back after Lucy found the One Piece. Um, it was really crazy because he had to go for your tuning exams first. But
What?
once he became a Shinigami, like, it was like a breeze, though. Yeah,
Um,
that's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
did he get the death note at the end?
Ah, no.
Only after he solved the Millennium Puzzle.
Ah, figure it.
Yeah. Secrets to Nen. Oh, bro, that's crazy, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Welcome to
I
the
feel like
club.
Nen is one of the most versatile power
so like wait,
systems.
Hunter need like 17 more so.
Ah, wow. I see that as well.
They need
You
what?
know
Hunter x
why?
Hunter will not end in our lifetimes.
Like, I like Kira.
Kind of.
Togashi is just going to die before
Yeah,
finish.
I mean the same thing is going to happen for One Piece.
I mean, I heard, the manga was on hiatus for a while.
Yeah,
So,
The difference is Oda has so much clout in Shonen Jump that he can just take breaks.
yeah. Man, it's like they said taking a holiday for like the whole year. I could check out next year.
how did this conversation shift so far? Anyway, what were you saying? Yeah, dog. So death. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
Dragon
yeah,
Ball's answer thing. So
Dwayne, I answered you. So, why aren't you afraid to die?
Why am I not afraid to die? Like I said, I think it was between some of the seventh, eighth episode when we were talking about the coronavirus. No, I don't think we could say that on YouTube. I think we could say that word on YouTube. But
Demonetized.
yeah, because we're making so much money from this.
we're sponsored by Manscaped, so it's fine. Um, um, I don't know though. I just feel like I've seen all that I need to see. I've experienced most of what I want to
Well,
experience.
you're so lucky you said.
Huh?
No, I'm saying you're so lucky you said most.
What? Why not? If I said all could be my all is not your all. Um, yeah, and so like, wait,
I mean,
you lagging a bit. Hold on. What did you say?
yes, I would have been really interested to know what all you wanted to experience entailed.
um,
All of him.
yeah,
Go on, continue.
and that's why. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too lengthy. Just just that. I think that's another thing would be because I don't know. I just feel like
I'm tired of life.
not tired. Not really tired of life. It's just like I feel like as time is going on, I just feel like it's just going to get more depressing from here. You know. So
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
That's actually really true.
yeah. So I just feel like, I mean, might as well just sleep, get some rest. Like,
Funny thing is that with the Christian belief, though,
I beg your
yeah,
pardon.
I said with the Christian belief, you go sleep, you go get some rest, bro. But when you wake up, bro, it's crunch time. Like,
Forever, yo.
yeah, like, bro, like whatever you do for the past, well, I guess for you for the past 19 years roughly, dog, whatever you did for the past 19 years,
Mhm.
bro, when you wake up,
Everything.
ah, all of that just slap in your face, dog. Now, whether it will be a hard slap or a soft slap, dog, I guess that's up to you.
That's
Again, body slamming.
So, bro, like like it's a really controversial opinion of mine, dog. But like the idea of God makes it really, I don't know, it makes it weird to consider death, bro. Like
you confused me there.
I feel like if there was no God, it would be a lot easier to just say goodbye, like just end it all.
You think
But
so?
I think so. I believe so. Like if there's
How?
I'm
nothing
of the
after,
opposite opinion.
like if there's nothing after, dog,
I feel like that's just
no,
extra hardy.
no risks, bro.
What? No
Like
risk? No, I
like they
mean,
have.
You do what you want, dog.
no. That's not.
No,
No,
I
that's
don't
not
think
what he's
that's
saying.
not
That's
what
not
I
what
mean.
he's saying. That's not what he's saying. That's not the point.
Like
That's
if
not what he's
you
saying.
die and there's no heaven or no hell, there's nothing to like. Nothing happens after you die, dog. Then that's just it. Like you have. Remember, dog. When you die, you don't know anything. Like so, whether the world gets better or worse, it doesn't matter to you. You're
Doesn't
dead.
affect you.
It
That
doesn't
makes that
affect you at
harder to
all.
say goodbye, bro. That's what I. s-
How? I don't
Yeah,
understand
because
how.
you
Like,
know you're not going
I'm
to
of
see them again, and that
I
makes
guess
doing
okay. I guess your idea is off the premise of like attachments. You know, you
Yeah,
met
feelings and stuff.
people and then you don't want to leave them, so you don't want to die. I get it. And
It's
for you
supposed to be
it
macho,
might
though. I
probably
thought
make
you were
it.
supposed to be macho.
Yeah, toxic masculinity. Remember, but
no,
That's what macho is.
no.
I
I'm being. I'm choosing to be honest on the poll.
Oh, wait. He knows how. Wow. That's
but yeah, I
that's good.
understand where you're coming. No, believe me, I get your point. I understand why it would be hard. But I'm just saying, for me personally, like I just say goodbye to everybody, just shake their hand, pat on the back, until we never see each other again. Remember? And then that's it, bro. Like
I have
just
the opposite opinion.
Go ahead, go
Well,
off.
I think the existence of God makes death very very comforting. And whereas if God did not exist, then well, I would be the most outspoken nihilist where literally nothing matters. The world is actual hell if God does not exist.
I don't
There
think so.
there's no meaning to anything.
I
There's no
understand
greater
that.
meaning. There is
But
meaning.
I
It's
think
just like
yeah,
this is it.
I feel like if God didn't exist, we wouldn't have to like think about it. if you make the world hell, and that's your like your only experience, you making things bad for yourself. But if you try to make life here the best experience you have, dog, you're going to make literally your only experience your most enjoyable experience. Dog. Like do what makes you happy.
So what if murdering people makes you happy?
Ultimately,
Then
ultimately
that's a
meaningless
literal mental.
because you're going to go into eternal obliteration anyway. So
Yes, but like if you're doing
it makes
enjoyable.
no difference whether you are
Wait, pause.
happy or suffering.
Well, like okay, that's fair, but well, from your point of view, I guess. But from my point of view, it does make a difference because think about it, dog. Like if you're, let's say you buy a pizza, dog, and you can only have one slice of pizza, like only one slice. Would you get any random topping, or would you get your favorite topping?
Like dog.
You,
It's a
dog,
fun choice.
I'm
you,
It's
debating
fun
whether
choice.
I'd even have the pizza or not because, well, because if I have it, then I might I'll probably continue to want it and be tormented by the fact that I cannot have it again.
okay,
Oh, hey,
but
here's
you
what
don't
I
have a
would.
choice,
I would do like Zeus in
dog. You're not.
I would have an everlasting pizza. If I can only
Oh,
have one
shoot.
slice, everlasting slice though.
Both bros, then you can only have you. I
Like
guess
you
I
have
go by quote unquote, but I it
Hold on. The Discord is lagging for a second.
quote unquote. Dog, fix your internet. Can I talk now?
Okay, yeah, you guys could go off now. Yeah, you guys were saying?
So yeah, Glenn. So I'm saying it's fair for you to say, okay, you question whether or not you want to even have the pizza if it's going to torment you afterwards. But remember, you don't have a choice. Like you didn't ask to be born. Nobody asked to be born. So in this scenario, you must eat the pizza dog. You don't have a choice. So the question is whether you're going to make that pizza something you're going to truly enjoy, or whether you're going to have anything and just go with what you get, and once you finish, regret it. Now, I understand again, like I was saying, I understand where you come from with the fact that you're never going to eat pizza again. So it doesn't matter whether you enjoy it or not. It's never if it's the worst experience you ever had, you never have to go back to it. And if it's the best
Exactly.
experience you ever had, you're always going to want to go back to it. But with death, you forget everything either way. So you make it the you enjoy the time you have, and when it's done, it's done. That's it. I mean, when you go to the arcade dog and you put a coin in the machine, you don't play and then stay on level one because your time going to finish anyway. You play and you get as far as you can on that one coin. Same concept, bro. So I feel like you make the most of what you have. It's actually going to. I'm not saying benefit you, but that's just my view. Though. Just make the most of what you have, and when you die, you die. That's it. You don't have to worry about anything anymore.
Okay, I can respect your opinion.
I respect it.
But
Yeah,
with
I see. I understand your viewpoint.
yeah, but with God in the picture, the idea of being judged at the end of your life for some people, that's an actual scary thing though. Because when you hear what takes place in hell, bro, what?
What's supposedly take
Although
place?
No,
hell
what
doesn't
takes place
last.
in hell? Because it's not a maybe. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. It's going to happen.
Do you know exactly what takes place in hell?
Do I know what?
Do you know what takes place in hell?
Um, the Bible says it rather explicitly. You know, the raining
good.
down of fire and brimstone and uh the lost souls burning in hell for the millennia and then rising up. And bro, just read it, bro.
Man
Whoa.
go take clock. A man been taking clock for years.
Make sure to ignore the Catholic expanded universe. Only the
Yeah,
Bible.
because that is
I
a
really I
bullshit so
really
by
feel like
itself.
Trevon should have been there for that one.
he said
For that,
he said he's listening. He's
he
listening
said
to
he's
the pod.
listening, bro. Like, but he's not here.
Ah, okay.
He can't give a contribution by listening.
True. Hmm.
I don't know though. I don't know. This topic, so weird topic. I don't like this topic.
You don't like it? Pardon me?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
The entire topic of heaven and hell is weird for
I
me.
found I found it I found it I found it a bit I found it interesting. Just listening to you guys
I
speak.
always
Nah, don't do that. That's your thing. Finding everything interesting and observing and calculating and ob- and measuring human behavior.
Well, I will say that for other people, the idea of heaven and hell comforts them because they feel because there are roles that they see who they
They
who
know will get punished.
yeah, as everyone will get their due.
what if
Um,
they end up in it?
That's what
well,
another thing. The what if the people you think that are so evil end up in heaven and you end up in hell?
that would be a real eye opener for you, and that will be as they say, a rude awakening. Like, wait a minute, I was the immoral one all along. Nani?
Nice.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Oh, okay. You're about to say something, Glenn?
and like we only remember things for a certain amount of time. Like even I'm like those that go to heaven and continue to live are probably not going to end up with any issues from just eternally accumulating knowledge.
Oh, well, yeah. I I would I would think so. You know?
And for those who go to hell doesn't last forever. Eventually, they will have paid for all their sins, and then they get the permanent death.
So, on a serious note, so you live for 30 years. You were a big piece of shit. You kill people, blah, blah, blah. You rob people. You go to punish for 1,000 years, dog? I think like
That
that's
Whenever
fair.
that seems like what? Like what?
That's a lot, dog.
it's a significant punishment, but when you have every warning and you willingly go into the deepest depths of depravity, knowing that it is entirely wrong and you are causing all manner of suffering other people. Come on.
Just saying. It's like, oh,
Okay. Um, I think I lost my train of what I was about to say, but um, what I will say is, just just if you know what is right, just continue to do what is right, you know. And with that said, do you guys have any other thoughts? Or are you guys ready to close,
Right?
to put the curtains
Bro,
down?
I've been ready to. It's like my throat dried so much so like kind of my throat shut down for the night. Stop making.
Okay. Um,
I
Brandon.
will leave. I
Oh
will
yes.
leave our viewers with one closing statement: stay out of school, go to church,
What?
and don't follow the crackheads.
Wow.
Any other closing thoughts? Any closing thoughts, Dara?
But
Nah, dog.
Okay.
Drink water when you stay up. Stay hydrated.
Okay. What about you, Brandon? Any closing thoughts?
if anybody has a BRZ for sale, hit me up.
I
If
figured.
anybody wants to give away a free BRZ, hit me up as well. I think you already know who I'll answer for. I want to the and if you get it to work it with it, then hey, bro, send it my way.
That's
Thank
great.
you very much.
My final words are clean nuts, but big nuts on big butts. And yeah, get get
Was
manscaped. With that said, we're at the end of episode 14. I think it's 14, 14, 15, whatever. And we'll see you guys next
the
week. Oh, you said something?
Actually, episode
said the
12.
number.
Is it? Or 13? It's 13.
I don't know though. But I'm moving to the
The number.
I'm moving to the start screen now. The ultra now.
Yes, bonus number.
What's that? Alright.
Perfect.